what I would do to take away this fear of being loved, allegiance to the pain. Now I fucked up and I'm missing you. I'll never be like you. I would give anything to change this fickle-minded heart that loves fake shiny things. Now I fucked up and I'm missing you. I'll never be like you. I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh, I'll never be like you.
Brothers!
I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh, I'll never be like you. How do I make you wanna stay? Hate sleeping on my own, missing the way you taste. Now I'm fucked up and I'm missing you. I'll never be like you. Stop looking at me with those eyes, like I could disappear and you wouldn't care why. Now I'm fucked up and I'm missing you. I'll never be like you. I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh, I'll never be like you. I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh, I'll never be like you. I'm falling on my knees, forgive me, I'm a fucking fool. I'm begging, darling, please absolve me of my sins, won't you? Oh, I'm falling on my knees, forgive me, I'm a
Jack.
fucking fool.
I'm here.
Begging, darling,
Excuse me.
please absolve me
How you
of
doing?
my sins, won't you?
Oh my god.
I'm only
We feel shitty, but it's fine.
I made a mistake.
Welcome and that.
Look me in my face. Tell me
Before we check out DSP or do anything today, we're just gonna start with something that I've been again practicing just for my own what do you call it? I just like fucking around with this. So how you all doing? I actually got a bit better at this. You'll see. Maybe. You have to wait till way later. Oh. You have to wait till much later. And then start it. Oh, see that? Crouching medium kick. Told ya. Much quicker.
You win.
Right. Ah. Ah. By the way, hang on. What did we get? 6? I think 6. By the way, Sham Challenge, G-Starman, hang on. I'm going to sweat out in this in front of that light. I've been sweating all day. Don't think about it. See, I'm getting better at getting multiple parries. Like. Slightly. Slightly better. I went too early. You've got to wait till right, like, till she's almost in your face. Like that. You've got to wait till she's right in your face. Couple more. We'll do a couple more. I was recovering. So hard. One more. So tough, dude. I may have one more little hit, so I get it. Let me try one more to actually parry.
You win.
The most I got, I think, was 6 or 7. So it's not bad. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna put the guy on, but I'm probably gonna skip through it. I'm gonna skip around. I've got skip juice. I'm sweaty. I'm gonna play Crimson Desert, and I'm going to bed early. I didn't want to. I was gonna go. I wanted to go work today, but when I woke up, I felt like such shit. I was like, oh my god, I need some money. I've got to go in this week. It's only a 4-day week anyway. I was like, oh bro, I don't want to piss my boss off either. Then I woke up. I felt absolutely fucked. I felt absolutely fucked this morning. Anyway. Oh. You have to ignore the sneezing and everything else. Oh my fucking lord. Right. Oh. Anyway, chat. Let me just Let's put this freak on. I'm going to skip through this. I'm going to skip through most of this.
And they were like...
Okay, he's being a freak already.
For example...
Terrible combo.
If you play a game on the easiest difficulty, if the whole catch of the game was the gameplay loop, like let's say that the game was focused on engaging gameplay. If you play it on the easiest difficulty, it might have no challenge and therefore...
Oh, right. So I'm going to get a vest.
of March, 2026. Good morning, everyone. What is going on? Hopefully you guys are doing well and you are ready to chillax with me as we build up attendance early on today for an awesome Pokemon Fire Red stream. I am very excited for Pokemon Fire Red
Oh,
today.
good. We're really excited
So
to
far,
play
we've had 2
Pokemon from
streams of the
30
game.
years
They
ago.
have gone very well.
Yeah, that means they
People
got
really
good
enjoyed
money.
the retro
Good
throwback
money. That's
vibe.
why he's excited,
The
because they
fact
got
that
good
this is a
money.
modern game,
Go on
or,
back.
excuse me, a classic game that was modernized for Game Boy Advance and has better graphics and sound, but that classic gameplay that is pretty darn challenging. Me too.
Okay.
You know, I love throwback RPGs, and so this is right up my alley.
Then I'll shout everyone out. Sham Chowder, G-Star, and Fuse, Real Hard Insanity.
Very early. It's only like
Proxycon,
11:20.
Gallows,
Starting the morning
Lady
show on
Big
the
Ups.
earlier side today.
I'll see you.
Who do we got? We got Matthew, Cracker Jacks, World Weather Report, Bane of Society,
Fuck that.
Dead to Me, Siri, Glorious Draven,
We don't know, mate, how you doing.
John, Gary,
Fucking hell.
The Block, Mr. Magoo's Eye Doctor, Sea Falcon,
Oh my
Base
good
Alfio,
lord.
Garce, Fader, RGB Lover, Omega Tree,
RGB
Brunel
lover. I'm
Castro
so
in
glad
the
I got all
house.
the skip juice, because
Who
I'm going to
else we
skip
got?
this and then we're going to play
The
Crimson
Meaningful
Desert.
Crusader, Your
We're
Future
going to skip
Stepdad,
after this and then we're playing Crimson
and
Desert.
more people are just starting to join right now because the stream literally just went live.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
not
know.
him again. I am no one. See, more people are coming in. Good morning, good
Good
morning,
smack
everybody.
there.
How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So I'm in a weird position today.
No, I just
And
got
here's
cold,
why.
brother.
So I installed my air
You know it's like the
conditioner
cold. The
yesterday,
first like
okay?
2 or 3
Which
days
means
fucking
I should not
suck.
have any more overheating
Ugh.
days, which is a good thing because
The thing is, I should have stayed in and
today
chilled out on Sunday,
it
but I
is
went out all
sunny
day
as
to see
hell
my son.
outside. It's going to
So,
be supposedly
I
in the
kinda fucked
50s,
myself.
meaning if I didn't turn on the air conditioner today, likely it would be like 80-something, maybe even 90 degrees in this room. So I'm going to be using the AC today. But Jasper Kitty's in the house, meaning he is, you know, up and around. My wife is at work today.
And that means
so
what?
This is one of the days when normally he'd be able to come in here and hang out with us. The only way he can do that is if I have the door open.
No.
Well, if I have the door open, then it doesn't make sense to turn on the air conditioner because it's not going to work. All the air is just going to blow right out the door into the house. So right now what I have is the door open and all the fans are like really high circulating air. If it gets too hot in here, I don't know. I might have to turn it on and close the door.
never
I'm
had
gonna be
sex.
upset because that's what happens. Jasper
All right,
likes
told
to
you, I'm
have
gonna start
free
doing
reign
this
of the
more
house.
often.
We're
So my wife
spurging
and
it
I
over
are
a
together for
fucking
sure.
cat already.
He ain't
My wife's
fucking
not
hurt, that's
home.
for sure.
He wants the door open. So I don't know.
We're already fucking spurging over a
I've
cat.
never done it like this before.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
See how it goes
Jasper's
today.
walking around. I
And
don't
If
know.
I close the door, he
It's the
freaks out.
cats.
Like that's actually what happens is he comes in here, I close the door, he wants out. He doesn't like to be locked in a
It's
room.
a fucking cat.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. For now, it's just fans blasting. You may not be able to actually hear it.
I have a cat
because I
too,
have good
DSP.
filters
It's
on
not
and I
that
have
deep.
background music playing, but I have 3 big fans blasting. I have a ceiling fan on high.
It's
oscillating
not that
tower
deep,
fan on
bruv.
medium, and the air conditioner is currently on low.
Turtle,
fan,
how you
so all,
doing?
like loud. So hopefully you're not hearing that. Okay, guys, we already got contributions rolling in. Let's get started.
We've already got
Start
money
off with
coming.
Aaron Nero. Speak of the devil, guess who's here with me, everybody? Jasper. Hello. He just meowed. How you doing, buddy? Decided to come in and join us today? You want to come up here and see everyone? If you feel like coming up here, let me know. He's investigating over there. He's sniffing all over the floor. So we start off with Aaron Nero, who did a $10 super chat. He says this is support for Pokemon.
Okay.
It's really entertaining watching you play, and hopefully you'll play XD. It's the best.
Big ups,
Pokemon.
Draggers. How you
Come on.
doing? Oh shit! I've got to climb
Come on,
this.
buddy. You can jump on my lap.
Hey, buddy. He did. Hey, buddy.
Come on. You can come up. Here he comes. Silly. Being a silly guy. XD, that's the one that was a GameCube game, if I remember. And that is now on Nintendo, what's it called? Nintendo Premium Plus? It's on that one, right? Or the Nintendo Expansion Pass is what it's called. And I have it. So it is potential that we could play XD in the future if you guys so choose. Obviously, right now our focus for Pokemon will be Pokemon.
More
Fire.
Pokemon.
But it is possible that in the future
More
we could play
Pokemon
XD
from the
if you guys
baby
were
stream.
interested.
Good.
Here he is. Here he is. He wants all the attention. See what I mean? Like, I want to leave the door open so he can be in here with me. Is he wearing his bow? I believe there is a bow on this collar somewhere. I'm not sure. Jasper, is there a bow on this collar you're wearing right now? He's had bows from time to time, but his collars wear out. We have to buy him new ones.
Yeah, because you put a dumb bow on him that probably irritates the fuck out of him.
Not. Maybe there's no
No
bow
cat wants to wear a little fucking bow like he's a fucking Christmas present on his
Aaron
fucking
up on
neck,
the leaderboard
cunt.
for the first super chat of the day.
Yeah, and he doesn't even go out. They literally don't let him outside, and these dumb
XD,
fucking
I would consider
retards
it. If you
put a
guys are
collar on
interested in
him.
it,
These
it's
pair
right
of
there
morons
on the,
still put a collar on him.
Nintendo Online.
My
Expansion
cat
Pass,
goes out and he
whenever.
doesn't have a
Obviously, we're not
collar
gonna do it now,
because he
right now,
pulls them off and he
it's
doesn't like
but
them.
Perhaps in the future. Now
Why would I
we
leave a
have
collar on him
Played with
indoors?
a $10 super chat who says, since
A
Pokemon
cat
Fire
of all
Red has been
animals.
successful, would you consider playing a ROM hack like Fire Red Deluxe that's more challenging? I told you guys I would consider doing that kind of stuff, whether it's a special run, what do they call it, the Nuzlocke run or whatever.
Nuzlocke.
I would consider doing these kind of things in the future if you guys want. Just like I told you.
If you guys come and turn up and tell me you'll give me money for it.
And stuff like that. We have the capability of doing it. It's just a matter of the means. You know, how do I set it up? What programs do I use? How do I configure it?
Yeah, you guys will have to literally tell me everything because I can't do it myself.
Obviously, the answer is no, but yeah, I would consider it for the future. Thank you for the $10 foul play. Okay. Sell Me a Waffle, how are you? Says, good morning, King, and good morning, Jasper Kitty. Thank you, Sell Me a Waffle. Oh, not him again. Asks, how did you name him Jasper? We didn't. We rescued him from a shelter. A rescue shelter. He had been there many months, and no one was adopting him because he is front declawed only. And basically, people were of the impression they wanted either a full indoor-outdoor cat or they wanted a full declawed cat.
That's a lie.
Like, people were upset.
That's a lie. He's just lying. He doesn't know.
So he had been at the
That's a
shelter for
lie.
many months. He already had a name, Jasper. He already had, all of his, medical work done. But
that's a lie.
No one wanted him. So we met him and we
He's
fell in love with him
lying.
and we adopted him. So it's already the name that he had already had.
My cat had a name. I changed it. You can just give them a new name and they'll eventually respond.
World Weather Authority. Sometimes I try to speak faster than my lips can move. How you doing?
Good smacking. His age, exactly, Mailman.
How old is he? We don't know, because again, he's a rescue. He did not have...
It can be found out.
...him when we adopted him, or rescued him. However, we estimate or guesstimate that he could be anywhere from like 9 to maybe like 11 years old. We're not sure. Because they gave us a weird age range. They were like, oh, he could be maybe like 3. He could be like 5 or 6. Wait, what?
The vet didn't say that. The vet didn't say that.
I'm not sure how old he is.
They can find out how old they are. Yeah, mad smacking today. Vets find out how old they are, cunt.
Jacka Cracks asks, what do you find genuinely more fun playing games on easiest difficulty or to play them on the most difficult? It depends on the style of game. For example, if you play a game on the easiest difficulty, if the whole catch of the game was the gameplay loop, like let's say that the game was focused on engaging gameplay. If you play it on the easiest difficulty, it might have no challenge and therefore it's just not fun. Okay? On the flip side of that, playing a game on the hardest difficulty, if it's a game that's meant to be a certain level of experience, and if you've made it so hard to make progress because you purposely played it on the hardest difficulty, you might actually ruin the game for yourself and make it not fun. You see?
Oh, yeah?
In reality, I don't think I enjoy either. I think my better experiences in gaming has always been to leave it on the default experience. Whatever the game developer intended as this is normal, that's the experience that I want to give myself because that's representative of what the game designer wanted me to experience in a genuine first run. Now, I'm not saying that other runs in the future that are tougher aren't warranted. And I'm also not saying that there aren't cases where it may not be more entertaining for a viewer, but in general, as
Why
a
is there
gamer,
a
I want to
muscular
have
man
that
screaming?
default intended developed experience.
Right, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. The chat think he's on a Zempic.
Glorious Draven says, this is my favorite playthrough
I didn't
of yours
say
so
that.
far. The community likes it, so do you. Actually a great experience. I'm glad to hear that. I like so many different kinds of games. It's refreshing when I play something that's not maybe the typical experience. Like it's a throwback game, but people are liking it. You know what I mean?
Why
Like
can't
I
I
like
take that?
throwback games. I like playing older games, but it's hard to get an audience these days on throwback games. So to be able to play one is awesome. Jade, it's good to see you. Jade's just stopping by to say hello, saying, I know that
Go away,
he normally likes
Jade.
Pokemon, but this is too old for him. He prefers the more modern
You
experience.
fucking
See
mom.
what I mean? I get it. There's some people who just don't like the older games and the way that they look, they play. They prefer the modern experiences, and that's fine. I will absolutely be playing the next modern Pokemon game whenever it actually does release. So, Jade, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you.
Yeah, Jay just comes in to tell you he don't want to watch the game you're playing, and then he fucks off. Have your mum wheel you out
How do I like
the
new
room,
Pokemon versus
retard.
old now that I've played both? Well, here's the thing. I really enjoy, in the modern Pokemon games, seeing these characters that previously were only these, like, 8 to 16
His mum has to come and
renditions,
change the
and
YouTube
seeing
channel
them
for
in
him.
their full graphical glory now in 1080p, or in some cases 4K.
I'm glad Jade's
beautiful
not getting the
effects,
game he
sound
wants,
effects, and
stupid little
everything. You know what
cunt.
I mean? Like, I like that. I like having a modern version of something that was classic 20, 30 years ago. However, to go hand in hand with that, I much prefer turn-based combat. I do not really like the active-based combat that they had in Pokemon Legends ZA. I thought that it was less strategic because you had to move so quickly that you didn't really have time to plan anything out. For example, in a typical Pokemon game, turn one, maybe you'll cast an ability that puts your enemy to sleep. Then you might swap out to another Pokemon. Or you might just wail on the enemy while they're asleep. That's strategy. When you're playing the modern Pokemon games, you don't have time for any of that. It's already, you're fast and furious. People are punching you in the face, so you got to, just attack, 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 attack. Everything's offensive.
Is he talking shit
And
again?
It kind of changes the field of the game. It almost makes status effects and strategy second
Is he
thought.
talking shit again?
You really just have to pound the crap out of the enemy with a weakness right away, and then on to the next
Yep,
fight.
good.
You see? So for me, I like classic throwback stuff in a modern setting, but at the same time, I prefer the classic gameplay. That's just my take, though. The block says you can use Pokemon Home, a free program, to take Pokemon from Fire Red and put them into later Pokemon games if you want. Why would I want to do that? For me, Pokemon games have always been standalone experiences. Okay, like Pokemon Fire Red to me is completely separate from Pokemon Moon, which is separate from
Pokemon
Ruby,
Moon.
which is separate from Sword or Shield, which is separate from Legends, right? I see them as completely different experiences and universe. I don't see them as connected games, even though obviously they're in a connected world. It's the same lore. I wouldn't want to say take Charizard from Pokemon Fire Red and put him into Pokemon Legends ZA.
DSP would have you believe he's an
I'll
expert
just
on
get
everything.
The Pokemon
Turtle.
from Pokemon Legends ZA. You know what I'm saying?
He would have you believe that.
I got to use Jinx. I guess you have to find Jinx. John Howard says you got to use Jinx. We'll have to find Jinx in the game. Ellipsian says modern Pokemon games need difficulty options. They're pretty much baby difficulty. Yeah, to be honest, most modern Pokemon games have become insanely watered and dumbed down. Just watered down and dumbed down. And they're just not very challenging. I'll have to agree with you there. There's some exceptions. For example, the very end of Pokemon Legends ZA, when we were in that final run towards the Central Tower, had some really tough fights because of the gauntlet style of fights there. But for the most part, most of that game was very easy with little to no challenge. Or if there is challenge, the solution is just go grind for an hour and then come back and then easily steamroll, right? As opposed to the classic Pokemon games relied a lot on strategy, relied a lot on builds and weaknesses and countering and stuff like that. I mean, just take a look at what happened when I fought Misty. She kicked my ass. I just ran in, not really ready or prepared, not knowing what she was going to have, and I just got spanked. So now I got to go grind a bit and then come back with the Pokemon team that's a little bit more well-equipped for that fight, right?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Thank you to Princess Luna for our first gifted membership
DSP
of the day.
ran
It's
in
good to
not
see you.
knowing what to do.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Thank you guys for the early support. I appreciate it. Now I'm just going to throw this out there. It sure would be great to get kick support today. Yesterday,
Taken
we had
again.
nearly none. Nearly none. In fact, I can
You
outright call it out
have
and
no
say,
dignity.
Stepdad gifted a few subs, and I think Lance gifted one. That was all the support.
Well,
the
we're
entire
auditing
day.
Kick as well.
The entire day from Kick.
Full
So,
Kick
it would be
audit.
great to get some support over
I've
there.
seen all of Justified, Jay
People say,
Wusso.
oh, why does it feel
But I didn't watch the remake thing
Well, number
or
one,
the
'cause half the
reboot.
time when Kick tries to say something to me, it's nonsensical and has nothing to do with the
I
topic
watched
we're
all of
talking about or
Justified,
the
but
game
not
we're
the
playing.
reboot.
And number two, because to be quite frank, it's a lot of people who kind of hang out over there and are very negative half the time. And that's not cool. Why am I going to want to hang out in a place where people are just being negative to me? You know? So if you like the content, support said content. Omega Sauce has gifted a sub. There you go. Omega Sauce with our first positive support over on Kick this morning. Thank you to Omega Sauce.
Bro, that's a big mountain. Bro, that looks like a big mountain.
I must hurry and report back. Fortune to you.
That shit's big. Kind of annoying we didn't go east into Demonis because I want to go to that big fucking city, but whatever. Oh shit, look, right up the top there. Look, there's shit right up the top. They gonna let me through? Oh, this bro's gonna let me through.
The Duke sent me. We were expecting you.
This guy don't have beef. All right, cool. Have I watched Game of Thrones? Yeah, I don't really like it. It's okay. Game of Thrones is fine.
It's all bad news, I'm
Game of Thrones is fine, but it
begin with, and now there's a mutiny within. There's a high chance they
sorry, chat.
take the castle.
But I agree with most other people. It's good until season,
In the entirety
I don't know, season 3,
we've lost another
season 3 or 4, and then the last 2 or 3 seasons.
heard one of my men is on the front line.
Last 2 or 3 seasons were actual just trash. People that tell you that the Game of Thrones ending was fucked and rubbish, they're right. And the 2 seasons before that were kind of fucked and stupid as well. Like, they just absolutely went off the rails with the writing and just is the last. As I say, even you could make an argument that even the first 3 seasons are the only good ones, and it just slowly starts going downhill and getting more stupid. But yeah, season 5 and 6 are so terribly written. The characters making the worst decisions, doing the dumbest shit you wouldn't think they would do. Like, it just makes, within the confines of the story, so much shit at the end of Game of Thrones is just like, what actual retard wrote this?
I appreciate that. Our first sub. Oops. It should be 28. It's $5. Very nice. Eddie Chill, you'll be back tonight. All right. Today's a great day of content. We got Pokemon on the first stream, which is awesome. Okay. And then we've got an amazing retro review. Retro.
Yeah, I heard about the Star
Rewind
Wars thing,
stream
but I think
later
I
tonight.
think it started
I
going
am
bad
pleased
before that.
Retro Rewind has done well. I personally am enjoying the game a lot, and we're unlocking more every time we play. I wonder what we'll unlock tonight. I think we unlock an employee tonight who will actually work in the store with us, so it's not just me as the one-man show anymore, which will probably make it a lot more easy of an experience to do things that I want to do. So that should be awesome. Yeah, so yeah, very good. I'm excited for Retro Rewind tonight on the late stream too. Today's a great day of content. Pokemon and then Retro Rewind should be a great lineup. Let's see here. If I were a type specialist, which Pokemon type would I choose? If I could only use one type of Pokemon, ooey.
Oi!
Ooey. Fighting type.
Cringe.
Of course.
Cringe. Absolute insane cringe.
King of the Void says Kick has 10% of the legitimate viewership of YouTube and is the troll chat. You should have zero expectations and stop bringing up Kick support. Well, I don't know what you mean by
Awkward.
legitimate viewership. On
Awkward.
average, the Kick chat has between anywhere from 80 to 100 viewers.
Stop
every
pretending,
stream.
bro.
Now, when you say legitimate, I don't know how you judge legitimacy of viewership on Kick. Right now, it claims we have 94 viewers on Kick.
Oh yeah,
Again, it says
you
that
love
pretty
Kick so
every day
much.
that we have around that much. Now, you're saying I shouldn't bring up support over there. Yes, I should. Because I'm providing a service to them. I'm providing a service of broadcasting entertaining content. There's a reason why they're there.
I'm begging.
They wouldn't, right? If I'm providing that entertainment, I would hope that they like it enough. that they-
I'm providing a begging service.
If I bring it up and mention it, sometimes they do. So I will bring it up. Not going to do it all the time, but it is frustrating when we have a week like this week. We've got today and tomorrow, and that's what counts for this week of streaming on Kick, and then it gets cut off and you get paid later in the week. There's absolutely no reason why this week should be a slow week for Kick. This week I've been playing all new games that are working and doing well and getting viewership, and people are enjoying all the content that I'm doing. It's not like, oh, it's a dead week where half the games we're playing didn't work.
So blah, big ups.
There's just no reason besides people think that it's fun to troll, and like you said, they use it as kind of a toxic negative chat. It's very simple. If you like the content, you should be supporting it. Okay? Not to say that everyone can support it at
Keep begging, bitch.
because I understand that they can't. And I get it. I have enough of a viewer base that things are going well, and they are. For the record, overall,
You
the
keep
support
telling
is
us.
great. But yeah, if you watch and you like, you should support. Period. That's how content continues to be made. That's how things continue
Period.
to get better. You know what I mean? Like, why are things so good right now?
Give me money.
Because at any moment, I can try any game. I can afford any peripheral. We could do whatever
Oh
we want
yeah,
to do
at
in
any
flexibility
moment.
with the content because of the support.
Frankie,
So,
how you
if
doing?
things got better because the support increased, why would you then not want to support? It doesn't make sense.
I love the logic for
But
begging for
it's all
money.
within means.
He
It's
will
all
always
within
find some
reason.
logic to say
I've
why it's
always
okay
said,
to beg for money.
No one around here is poor. I'm not poor. All right? I'm not desperate for contributions. That's why we don't have goals. That's why I'm not sitting here demanding things every day.
But yeah, you
All
do.
right?
Yes, there
And
are.
I get it. Not everyone can afford to support things, even if they like them. I understand.
If the game has 1 or 2 streams where you get under 150 for it, the game goes away. 2 streams and he gets less than 150, the game goes away. That's it. Game goes away. End of story.
Understand that. I always say, hey, contribute within your means, contribute if you can, and if you choose to. All right? There's no obligation or
Game
anything
goes
like that.
away.
But yeah, when you have an entire week where it's a really slow week on Kick, it's like what's going on in the water over there? And then some weeks it's the opposite. Some weeks we get tons of people coming in and are very, very supportive over there. It's like, huh? It's weird. No, I do not have any stories about my childhood about Pokemon. Like I said, when I was playing Pokemon, I was, 16? And most of my friends didn't play it. Most of my friends on the gaming side were into Street Fighter, and my other friends at school weren't into like games and stuff like I was. So no, I didn't really do much Pokemon at all. I played Pokemon Blue, and that was about the extent of my Pokemon experience. I didn't have Pokemon trading cards. I didn't play the games with other people. I didn't ever trade Pokemon. No, none of that.
No, none of that.
Why do I talk like more than just Legends? EA has an active time battle system. What are you talking about? Legends EA has the active time battle system. And I would argue that Legends Arceus was the first one that made you go open world and made it feel like an MMO. Okay, but other Pokemon games are turn-based. The question was, do I like more the modern Pokemon or the classic? And the answer was, I like classic because I like turn-based more than the modern, which is now action-based. Now, maybe the next Pokemon game will go back to turn-based. I don't know. But the most recent one was
this comes on me.
Why is there a muscular man screaming?
No, I don't fucking care what Jade says. If I can't decode it personally, I mean, even if I can, I don't care what he says.
We're gonna hang out for about another at least 20
even
minutes.
if I can.
Right, we're gonna see what you guys want to talk about before we boot up Pokemon. Any topics going on? Anyone, if you tag me in chat, I'll respond. Shout outs for contributions. Now is the time to talk about that stuff so that when we get into Pokemon, we can focus more on the game rather than the discussion. Not to say that we won't chat while I'm playing Pokemon. That's very much not the case.
Jade.
But, now is the time to get the nice chill discussion going and flowing. What's the tallest man I've ever seen? At WrestleMania, I saw Big Show. The Big Show, Paul White, wrestle, and he's insanely tall, so probably him would be my guess.
Relatively normal answer.
Well, I captured the
for
legendary
DSP.
birds and Mewtwo. If it's viable, if it's possible.
If it's viable?
There's a way to do it. If it's natural in the game, yes. If it's not, if you guys help me to figure out how, sure. I'm not opposed to doing anything in the game. I don't know the viability of it.
If it's viable?
Was I made fun of for playing Pokemon in high school? No, I told you, there was no crossover between video games and high school for me. No one in high school talked about video games or cared about video games. They were more into, wrestling and sports and shit like that. So I didn't tell, people in high school knew
He
that I
didn't
played
tell
Street
them.
Fighter, but didn't really care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't tell
I would go
them.
to school and talk about Street Fighter with my friends.
Yeah, he didn't tell
there
them.
was no real crossover there.
Yeah, you didn't tell them.
Yes, I like SNK fighting games, or at least I used to. The modern SNK ain't so great. Classic SNK was great. What's wrong with my shirt collar? I don't know. See what it keeps doing? So the shirt collar should look just like this, but it keeps popping open. So I keep trying to put it back in position, and then it just pops again. So I guess I give up. I don't care. The thing is just stupid. It's annoying because I want it to look nice, and it doesn't want to agree with me. It wants to fight me. Bonos Tecmo says, people back in the 90s and early 2000s had real lives. It wasn't only about video games. They just don't get it. Laughing my ass off. Well, here's the thing. When
DSP didn't have a life.
The internet was just becoming prominent. I remember when
Rocket Man, how you doing?
launched and you had AOL Instant Messenger and you would talk with your classmates and friends over Instant Messenger, right? There was no texting on phones yet.
I mean, there was. There 100% was. When did the Nokia? When I was at school, the big phone was the Nokia.
It's not true. It's bullshit. I
had the internet early. My dad had the internet early. My dad was a techie and had his own business. My dad had computers. I said my dad had an early mobile phone, early 90s when we went away. He had one of them brick mobile phones. But when did this phone come out? That was 2000. This was one of the very early Nokias. This was a super early Nokia. Everyone had one of these. And this was like, wow, who the fuck's paying 200 quid for that? You fucking idiot. But this was very early. And there was earlier ones than this. So I would have been 14. I would have been 14 for that. People was very much texting. Very much texting. It was the 3210. Was this even earlier? This one was even earlier, I think. Yep. Yep, 1999. So I would have been 13. 3110. So that was even earlier. That was 1997. These probably weren't quite in schools, but I'm telling you that when the internet was coming of age, when I was young and my dad was getting on the internet early, people were starting to get mobile phones in schools as well. Yes, there were. There was AOL. There was online AOL. There was a bunch of shit. There was all sorts of stuff. All sorts.
You couldn't do that. There really was no internet sharing of anything.
All sorts.
There was no video on the internet or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had a Motorola for my first phone.
Stuff that was gaming really was a niche hobby. It wasn't until the era of the internet actually exploding, the 2000s, right? That's when
my dad always
video
had
games
cool
became
mobile phones.
Way more popular, mainstream, adoptable, and very profitable. So, yeah, it was very different in the 90s. It really was. Thank you to Albatrox. Albatrox has gifted a sub on Kick. I appreciate that, Albatrox.
Money.
Thank you for the early support. Bono Semo says, that's right, you couldn't be online all day unless you ran up your parents' phone bill. That's right. Internet was over the phone. If you were on the internet, no one could use the phone in your house. And it would knock you off the internet if someone called. That's right.
Unless you had a separate line like some
what
people
game is
did.
Tonight, it is Retro Rewind. That's actually the reason why I have the cool neon blue and pink today, and I'm wearing the kind of 1980s throwback Vice City shirt, because we're going to have a nice retro night with Retro Rewind tonight. So I said, let's make it a retro theme today. This music, too. This is actually throwback music. Yes, I remember Web TV, absolutely. You remember Net Zero? Net Zero was ridiculous. I don't even know, like, Net Zero, okay? It tried to be like AOL, where it was an online ISP, would give you internet, but it was free. The catch was, whenever you used Net Zero, you would be absolutely bombarded with pop-up ads. So you try to use the internet and it'd be like pop up, close them. Use it for another 5 minutes, pop up, pop up. What the hell? Like, what is going on? Like, I can't use this.
No one
it's
got
supposed
that.
to be free, but it's not even usable. That's right, because my dad used it for a long time. He really did.
Don't you start. You've had all the attention today.
Mr. Magoo's eye doctor said you had to pay per minute for internet access using dial-up. I had a jar to add money to when using the internet. It depended, that's right, it depended on your service, because sometimes it depended on the phone service you used, and it depended on the internet service you used. Because basically, some phone plans billed by the minute. So you're using the phone when you're on the internet, so you're paying for your phone plan, right?
Oh my God.
But then some internet also was like use-based, so the longer you used it, the more you had to pay. But that's when they started doing the unlimited plans with AOL and stuff, where it was a flat amount a month, and you could use it as much as you wanted. And keep in mind, the speeds back then, people today would lose their mind. You know, I want to download a picture, just a picture from the internet. Sometimes it would take 5 to 10 minutes to download a picture from the internet, not lying.
A picture?
Now, guys.
Yes, I saw the Pokemon anime series. It was everywhere. Are you crazy? Pokemon was all the rage in the 90s. It was blowing up. It was all over TV in syndication. Like, the show was on TV, but then it was on, like, in the morning, but then it was on in the afternoon. It was on multiple different channels. It was everywhere. And then it started becoming marketable, so you started seeing Pokemon merchandise and things in stores. It was blowing up. Soul at 2 a.m. did a $5 super chat and says, if the universe is expanding, what is it expanding into?
You're asking the wrong person.
Well, the answer to that is very simple. It's expanding into a subscription-based service that will nickel and dime us for access. Every month we'll have to pay a minimum of $29.99 to access the universe.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
You won't have to have a device to play it on. It'll be in the cloud. All right? So you'll be able to access the universe from any smart device.
Great joke. Hilarious joke. Very modern.
Yes, I remember when YouTube had upload limits. I remember when YouTube had size limits on files, length limits on files, because I was part of that time. When I started uploading on YouTube, you were not allowed a video.
Thanks for the
longer
bait
than,
so we
say,
can talk
10
about
minutes.
back in the day.
If you uploaded one longer, you could sneak
Thanks
in
for the
like
back in the
11,
day bait.
but then it would cut off. Like, hard cut. No, you can't have a video longer than 11 minutes. That's why my original playthroughs of any game were like hundreds of parts. Because if the game, let's say, was 10, 20 hours long, every part's 10 minutes.
Right. Now I gotta listen to this tard lot.
Parts. You know, you're talking 120 parts for a 20-hour game. It's insane. And it was like that all the time. I had to do it that way.
Yeah, we know. And because you wanted to nickel and dime for every single penny you could get out of the system.
Yeah, People Person says the South Park episode famously spoofing the Pokemon craze is a classic. Funny how those original Pokemon cards are basically almost like an investment commodity like gold. That's right. Here's the funniest part about all of that, okay?
No,
So in the 90s,
it's not like
there was
gold.
a collection
Bro,
craze.
rarity.
Things such as
Oh, we're not even getting into that.
Wishnick
We're not even
Trolls.
getting into that.
Beanie Babies, comic books, and collectible sports cards were all the rage. Everyone thought that every comic and every little figurine and everything they bought was going to be worth a fortune in the future. It created millions and millions of dollars in this industry of people buying junk just for all of that junk to be worth absolutely nothing today. Like any comic book from the 1990s, today's worth like nothing because they were all mass produced. So they had no value whatsoever. Right. Someone just said Pogs, Furbies. Right. Everything was the collectible craze, and none of it's worth jack diddly
No one
shit
thought
anymore.
no one thought
But
Pogs
the
were going to be
things that no
collectible
one
when I was a
suspected,
kid.
Right? Like Pokemon.
No one thought they were going to be collectible when I
That
was a
you never
kid.
thought would have had any value, and that's what actually has the value today.
No.
Because let's be honest, that's the things that you don't expect to be
God, he's
collectibles
so boring and dumb.
become collectibles because they weren't mass produced, so they're scarce, so now they're valuable. Things that are actually designed to be collectibles never are worth anything because they're mass produced. You see?
Well, these people really don't know how to balance
Did I
combat.
splice my own videos at 10 minutes
Actually
easier? Did
retarded.
YouTube do it? I had a
Terrible
camera,
fucking combat.
a digital camera that
Can't
I
balance
pointed
shit
at my
in this
television
game. They really
on a
can't
tripod,
balance a tough
and I
enemy
would hit
in this
record
game.
for 10 to
They're
11
like, yeah,
minutes,
just spam your
watching
heals.
the timer on the camera.
Every single
and
one
when
of them
it
was
reached
like,
10
we're
to
going
11
to
minutes,
sort the
I would
combat out.
stop
They
the
went, nah,
camera,
just let them
and
spam
then I would
heals
start
for
the camera
every
again,
single fight.
And I would do
that
that
gets
every
tough.
10 minutes. It was massive.
Just give enemies
micromanagement.
mad attacks and just make it so that you can instantly heal yourself.
No, YouTube did nothing automatically.
Okay.
If you
And that's
uploaded a
every
clip that was
fight.
too long to YouTube,
Every
it
time
would
a
just
fight
reject
gets
the clip,
hard,
say,
it's just, okay,
"Clip too long."
spam heal again. Oh,
You
this
just show
guy
the
can
clip.
stun lock you for like your whole fucking what's name bar. I'll just spam my heals. That's every fight in the game. That's every single fight in the game.
Looks like first tip of the day has arrived.
Every single one.
Someone tipped me $5 and asked, "Was I a fan of Thomas the Tank Engine as a kid? It started in the '80s." No.
Oh,
I was
good.
not.
We're going to talk
For
about
me,
Thomas the
I'll
Tank
tell you
Engine
in a
now.
second
My
before your
favourite.
animation before I forget. I'll tell you my childhood stuff.
I don't want to hear anything David Jaffe says.
Thank you for an anonymous $5.
I don't want to hear
tip
a
get this
single
hit started
thing David
today.
Jaffe has to say.
So for me, the first stuff that I remember liking was
That
He-Man
man
and
is
the
a
Master of
complete
the
fucking
Universe
moron.
and Thundercats. Then after that, I got into Transformers and G.I. Joe. And then after that, I got into.
I don't want to hear a single
Those are
thing
the
that
things that I
cunt
was into
says.
when I was
He is
young.
a complete fossil.
I
You are
really-
correct.
Of course, when I was very
Do you know
young,
how I
Sesame
know
Street,
that?
everyone
Because to
watched
try
Sesame
and
Street
get
back
some
then.
relevance and money, that cunt was on
stuff like
Long
that.
Cow
I'm
Live.
trying to remember what else when I was very young.
Yeah, that
There's a
tells
few
you
other things,
everything
but I
you
can't
need to know,
remember. I
like
was
I
so
just
young, it's
said.
hard to remember
The
what they
fact
were.
that he would even entertain that, the
Fraggle
fact
Rock,
that
yeah,
he
you
even
can watch Fraggle
entertains
Rock,
that,
that's right.
shows you what a dense, washed
That's
up
the
old
stuff
cunt
I
he
was
is.
into in the 80s. Yeah, I wasn't into Thomas the Tank Engine. I know there's a lot of stuff in the 80s. There was so much stuff. But
That bro came out with a good game 25 years ago and thinks he's still relevant,
The
or his
X-Men I didn't
opinion
get
holds
into until
weight
the early
nowadays.
90s. It was
He
when
don't.
X-Men launched their second comic line. They originally were.
You're
Uncanny
sitting there
X-Men,
on
but
a
then they
fucking
launched
channel
the
next to
regular X-Men.
Boogie
That was the Chris
and Wings
Claremont
of
Jim Lee
Redemption. Go
X-Men
away.
comic. When that launched, I got into comic books and I started buying comics avidly.
There's
at that
nothing
time,
you
and that
can
was,
say
like,
to
the
anyone.
very early 90s.
Go away. David fucking Jaffe. What a has-been cunt. What an actual has-been. Washed up old cunt. It's like, just stay on Twitter and give your opinions on there. Like, bro, the desperation.
Yeah. I did not see X-Men 97. No, I didn't. Yeah, Three Stooges, of course, because Three Stooges was in massive syndication and was always on, like, random channels at any time of the day. So I saw Three Stooges when I was a kid, and I loved it. What's the earliest gaming moment I had as a kid? I remember the very first time I was ever exposed to video games. I went over to my uncle's house, and my uncle was into computers. He was into video games. He was into model trains. He was into a whole bunch of stuff, like techie stuff and nerdy stuff. He actually worked for Xerox for a very long time. And so I remember going over his house for a holiday, and he showed me his computer, and he turned it on. He wanted to show me a game, and it was like wireframe. I remember one of it was a tank game that was all wireframe tanks shooting each other.
This is the first game I remember ever playing. This is the first game I remember playing, chat. I used to play this. We looked up when this came out. I think 1988. $1989. So I was 3. I used to play this when I was 3 years old. 3 years old, bitch. 3 years old, playing Postman Pat. That's my first memory. 3 years old. The Postman Pat theme? Bro, you're talking about a classic. And Thomas as well, the original. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Right. Now that was the song. $1981.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van.
Life was simpler.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat,
Life was
Postman Pat,
simpler.
and his black and white cat.
First ever shooter I played, first person shooter, was Wolfenstein 3D. My dad had that
The
too.
day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet.
So much simpler, bitch.
Maybe you can never be sure. There'll be knock, ring.
Right. So much simpler. Ringo was the narrator. Ringo was the narrator. Ringo was the narrator for the whole thing, for all the early Thomas the Tank Engines. Ringo was the narrator. He did the whole thing. He was on the no. It wasn't that he was on it. He was every voice. He was every single one. He did all their voices.
Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big
He does
station
everything.
on the island of Sodor.
He does every
He's a
single
cheeky
voice.
little engine with 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. Trains to help them start, but he was always uncoupled first. Gordon. Hurry yourself, replied Thomas. Gordon began making his plan. Yes, said Gordon.
Henry did
I
indeed
will.
get walled up. He didn't get walled up for being naughty. He got walled up because he didn't want to ruin his paint.
Coupled to the train.
He got walled up because he didn't want to ruin the paint job and didn't want to look shitty. That's like episode 2 or 3.
The big trains to help them start.
Listen, I'm an
He was
OG.
always uncoupled first. This time, Gordon
Hurry,
started
hurry,
so
hurry.
quickly they forgot to uncouple Thomas. Gordon's chance had come. Come on, puffed Gordon to the coaches.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
The train went faster and faster. Too fast for Thomas. He wanted to stop, but he couldn't. Peep, peep, stop, stop. Hurry, 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 laughed Gordon. You can't get away, laughed the coaches.
In the UK, if you was a proper OG, if you was really deep on stuff like this, in the UK, most people knew Thomas, well, everyone knew Thomas, and some of the others. Very few people knew this one. Tugs was like the better version of Thomas the Tank Engine. Tugs was Thomas on steroids. Tugs was like more mature, like better stories, like cooler. There was explosions all the time. There was like creepy stuff in this one. There was like criminals and like genuine like intrigue and drama and suspense. Tugs was even better, but most people have never seen this. Most people have never seen this. Remember the Captain Crunch game? No, we didn't have that here. We didn't have this. We didn't. Most people never saw this. This was English. This was English. I think it came after Thomas. All of them. Me and my brother still talk about this. My brother's got a tattoo of one of them. My brother's got a little tattoo that says "done tugging" or something, and it's got one of their faces. The sets in this were so good. Again, like the characters are funny. Like they make jokes in Thomas, but they make like subtle jokes in this.
The 1920s.
Zoran, he was the main baddie.
Port was the biggest harbour in the world. It was a time of change and great opportunity. Nobody knew it better than the
This is my
hard-working
favourite.
tugs, whose strength and big hearts made them popular with
This is my
everybody,
favourite.
from tramp steamers to
This
ocean
one was my
liners.
favourite.
Important jobs in the port often kept them
Their
working
names are
night
so
and
good.
day.
They had the
Modern
best
tugs,
names.
The Starfleet were no exception.
That's
And the
OJ.
three harbour tugs. OJ, a paddle steamer. Warrior,
That's Warrior and Big Mac. Big Mac. That's Top Hat.
Railway tug. Top Hat.
Oh, all these have names as well. 10 cent.
One little switcher. 10 cents.
Hercules.
And Hercules, my ocean going.
He's like
tug.
posh, this guy.
They were a good crew. Straight.
You had the baddies. That's Sally the seaplane.
She's a seaplane.
You had like the bad ones as well. Right. This tramp steamer is called Izzy Gomez, and he speaks with a Mexican accent, and he's always sleeping. He sleeps with a Mexican accent. He speaks with a Mexican accent, and he's always sleeping. He's wearing, as you can see, a sombrero. As you can see, he's wearing a sombrero. Oh, this show was so good, dude. Oh, so good. Here's some baddies.
Big Mac had no.
We'll never manage without Big Mac.
Uh-oh.
All the trouble he calls.
Look, it was like scary. Sometimes it was like scary. It was creepy and that, loud noises and shit.
Lily, maybe he's out there.
Just got to get home.
Lily the light ship.
Really, just leave us alone. I've caused enough trouble.
So honestly, I fucking loved this show, bitch. The USS Rio. Oh, yeah. There was an Australian one as well. There was an Australian one that was like a criminal. What was his name? Oh, he was. Oh, bro. He's called Johnny Cuba, and he's like Australian one. He's a criminal, bro. You need to all watch Tugs.
And another was like a flight sim game where it was like a biplane flying, and I'd never seen anything like that before.
I can name all of them. I ain't no fake fan.
So he gave me my
I can name all of them. I could go through every episode still and quote half of the dialogue to you. That's how obsessed I was as a kid.
And then he ended up giving me his Atari 7800 with both Atari 26.
Every character, mate.
Was it 2600?
Every character, even some of the most obscure ones.
5278, right? So that
even some of the most obscure ones, you put a picture up and I'll be like, ah, yeah, that's such and such. Like the Tugs and the Wasp, they have like their individual barges have names, and the big crane's called Big Mickey, the little crane's called Little Ditcher.
I actually got Nintendo
loads.
I got Nintendo much later than most people because I played Atari a ton. And,
no, we didn't get a lot of Canadian shows, as far as I know.
And play Ninja Turtles arcade game and stuff like that. But I didn't know or really play home video games of any more advanced, kind until like almost the 2000s. If I remember correctly, it was around the early, not the 2000s, excuse me, the 90s. I think it was like the very early 90s. I went over my godfather's house, and during a holiday there, he had bought a Nintendo Entertainment System for his daughters, 3 daughters. My
fake fan.
And
we're now fake fan and
like
fake
Mario,
commiserations.
And I was blown away. Like
back in the day segment, we just had one of those.
Like that before. I mean,
we just had a real one.
Playing Atari and they're playing NES, and the graphics are like so good, right? So then of course I told my mom, well, I want an NES, and I eventually got one. But then Super NES was right around the corner, and Super NES was like the big console for me, the one that I got it at launch. And I played it like crazy all those years that it was prominent. I had a big library of games for it. That was my golden years as a gamer, was the SNES era.
My golden years as a gamer.
What's going on, John Nepper? How you doing, man? Yeah, Battlezone. That's what the tank game was called, Battlezone. Yep, you're right. That was the wireframe tank game, Battlezone. And the funny part about everything I just talked about is that for the longest time, like through the 90s, I kept all that stuff. In the late 90s, I wanted to basically get more stuff for myself. I wanted to get a PlayStation and games for it. I wanted to buy a joystick so I could play competitive fighting games on consoles and stuff like that. So I needed money, and I had a job, but I took all that retro gaming stuff to Funko Land to trade it all in, and I traded in all my Atari shit, and I traded in all my original NES stuff to Funko Land for almost nothing. Like, no exaggeration. They'd be like, oh, 25 cents for this NES game.
That's on you, bitch.
Oh, you want to trade in your Atari? We'll give you $2 a game.
Oh, that's on you.
Wow. So
that's on you.
But at least you got something because you weren't playing the games anymore, right? So I did. I traded in all that shit back in the day, and that's why I don't have any of my original collection anymore. Then years later, okay, when I started as a YouTuber early on, so we're talking probably like 2010 to 2012-ish, when John Rambo used to come over on weekends.
Oh,
we would
good.
do co-op gameplay together.
Rambo talk.
All right. We actually started going to vintage game shops in our area and doing shopping trips to see what they had and try to build up our collections and stuff.
Of course we
did. The funny
did.
part about it was those places were absolutely jam-packed full of retro games, and they were mostly cheap. Yeah, there were rare ones, like if you wanted to get one of the classic Mega Mans, those always were pricey. If you wanted to get a classic Zelda or one of the original,
Fuck me, I'm sorry,
PS1 era, games.
I should have muted that.
That was like one of the big ones. Those were pricey. But for the most part, most of that content was cheap. You could just go buy those old games and shit, and they were not expensive. So we would go and buy things for our collections for a few bucks each, Walk out there, spend $20 and end up with like 10 games. And the funny part about that is, then all of a sudden, sometime in the last 10 to 15 years, the entire industry changed. And now all of those games apparently are very valuable, because I have a collection in my closet right now of games that I picked up when I was going to conventions when I was an early YouTuber. Okay. And that was when conventions were starting to boom games, and you go to the marketplace, you buy old games. And for what I'm to understand, a lot of the games in my collection are now worth hundreds of dollars. And I'm like, I didn't buy them for hundreds. I bought them for like 10. So this summer, during the Indivestance Day Closet Clean Out event, which will take place on July 4th. All right, that's the one day a year that once again, I will put on vests and hats and silly gunner glasses and things. Okay, just like I used to. It's kind of a throwback day, a nostalgic day. But also during that day, I will clean out this closet again. And I need to
Oh my
go on
lord.
the left-hand side of the closet, which I haven't touched. And it's got all my retro game collection in there. And I want to go in there and see what I've got, show you in HD. Because last time I did this was like so many years ago, and I had like terrible quality visuals and everything.
Oh,
so now I
no
can
one
actually go into
cares.
it and look at everything in detail. I could show you what it is, the condition it's in. And we can see if the games are worth anything. Maybe you guys will look up live what the value is of those
Maybe
games
you guys can look
decide
it
what
up, and then I can make some money out of it.
Someday I will sell them.
CTO5, how you doing? Yeah, maybe you guys can look it up for me.
Do I ever go back and watch my older content? No. I've put out so much content over the years. There's no way I could ever go back and watch it all. I'd be
Yeah,
dead.
and it's all dog shit, even more than it is now.
I don't have enough free time in a day to go back and watch my old content.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have enough free time in a day to watch videos.
Let me take a look here. Yep.
Of
It's
course.
already in the 80s in here, so I'm turning on the air conditioner. I might have to close the door too, but then of course Jasper Kitty might be sad if he wants to come back in here later. Do I have a favorite playthrough I did based off my playthrough and commentary? Not
Oh
the
my
game?
lord.
It's hard to understand what you mean by that, but one playthrough that comes to mind that stands out to me. Okay, I would say two. There's two games that stand out. One would be my original run of Heavy Rain, and the other would be my original run of Until Dawn. Okay, reason being, they were unique games, that they were narrative-based games. One was a murder mystery, and one was a horror
Horror
style, right?
Can't pronounce his
And
R's
the thing
properly.
I really liked about
Horror.
those is that as you played through
What's a
them,
horror
it
game?
felt like you were part
I've
of the
never heard of
story,
that.
Like you were guiding the characters.
I've never heard of a
you were
horror
controlling
game.
The narrative through your choices, and I didn't know the plots. So when I played those games, it was a genuine first experience, first exposure to what was going on, and I felt like it was cool to be a part of that experience with an audience.
Well.
Like, those games are enjoyable to play them for yourself for the first time if you're not spoiled, but to have that with an audience and to interactively be talking with everyone every day about, hey, so who do you think is the killer today, and here's what I tried to figure out, and blah blah blah, right? Or with Until Dawn, that was just funny because, again, it was like enjoying a horror movie with
Horror.
a live audience, as if we were in the theater together watching it, and being able to comment and razz the characters and say over-the-top silly stuff to lighten the mood.
What?
I thought that was great. And here's the thing. If you really think about those games at face value, is there anything super special about Heavy Rain? It's a narrative-based game with some silly elements. And it
story?
is a murder mystery, so it's kind of a cliffhanger.
It's all about the story. It's all about the story. Whether I think it's special or not is not the point.
Really that special? Not really. At the time.
Well, any game is or isn't special. That's not really like to say is it special. I don't think Heavy Rain's like some amazing game. I've played it and beat it, but there's plenty of people that do, and the reason they do is the story. It's quite. That's just like not even up for debate. Like that's not even a question. Why are you pretending you don't?
There was other companies that were also making narrative-based games, so they weren't the only company doing it. But I felt like at that point in time, for me to do one that was a mystery like that, and to be talking through the mystery about who I thought was the killer and stuff like that every day was actually kind of unique. With Until Dawn, I love the fact that it was like, again, experiencing a horror movie with a friend or a group of friends in the theater and razzing the movie while you were experiencing it live together. It wasn't that the game was super outstanding or anything. Maybe the one thing you could say about Until Dawn is the graphics were really good at the time, like photorealistic capture of the characters. But outside of that, there's nothing special about it. You know what I mean?
Right, but why is that a point, though? But why? Special or not, whether it's good or not. What? I don't know why we got to this. Why is he even annoyed about this now? Is he being just Mr. Contrarian again because he can? Mr. Contrarian just because he can.
Cross the chart again.
Fuck me, dude.
Let's see here.
I need to go and take headache pills or something.
Looking back, do you think your no off-camera grinding rule helped or hurt your playthrough quality overall?
More bait.
Well, here's the thing. Back in the day, there was no off-camera grinding rule.
More bait.
Right? That rule began basically when I became a live streamer. Okay? So when I started just doing on-demand videos, I would be playing games pretty much all day. Okay? And when I was off camera, not filming, I was relaxing. And a lot of the times I'd watch pro wrestling or movies and stuff. And as I had that on one screen, on my main TV, I would have games running. Like particularly, I remember the original run of Demon's Souls. That game was incredibly difficult, right? Especially because I only had experience with Dark Souls before then. I didn't have experience with other FromSoft games or other difficult games like that. And so I particularly remember as I played Demon's Souls, during the day I would record the footage to upload to YouTube, and at night I would be grinding to level up. I also did the same thing with Bloodborne during my first run.
We know.
So you might say, well, when did that change and why? Why did you stop grinding? A couple reasons. Reason number one.
Because the chat handheld him better.
Gamers who are watching me expressed that they were disappointed that sometimes they would watch, let's say, part 20 of a playthrough, and I was level 27, and then when they watched part 21 of the playthrough, I was level 40. And they were like, where is the progression? Okay. Where is the progression with that? Because we didn't get to see it. So it's kind of like a cheat code. You know, we didn't get to see your hard-earned work to get you from level 27 to 40. It's kind of like you artificially just boosted your character's levels, and it's not representative of the game at that point, so it kind of makes it too easy, right? Other people were like, well, you should just be filming every moment of the content that you put out. We don't want to see things or miss out on things. I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. I was just sitting there grinding, doing something else when I did it. It wasn't like I was commentating. It wasn't like it was fun.
Yeah.
It was just busy work, right? So the reason I did it was very simple, because I wanted the playthroughs to go smoothly. I felt like if the playthrough ended up being way too long because I got stuck on a part, that people wouldn't enjoy it, that people would much rather see me keep making progress every time I played rather than, say, hitting the wall and not being able to make progress in a game. Like, imagine if I was playing Bloodborne my first run, and I was legit stuck on a boss for like 7 hours, and I couldn't kill the boss, but that boss was necessary to kill to progress with the game. Who's going to sit there and watch 7 hours of video?
Oh, so it's okay, because you were so shit you had to grind.
No
It's
one wants to see
okay.
that shit. But hey, if I artificially grinded overnight and got boosted levels, then
It's okay, guys. He's got an excuse. It's fine.
No problem, and we can continue on with the playthrough, and I can keep giving you the new content that you were craving to see.
Yeah, the new content you were craving.
But ultimately, I stopped doing it because people were upset that it was kind of cheating, but also because when I became a live streamer, basically I had a set schedule of the gameplay that I was doing. And so it was going to be a day stream and a night stream. That's how I've done it the entire time, right? And they're usually different games, and they're set times, like watching live TV pretty much, or a sports event. You know when it's going to take place, where it's taking place, what's taking place at that event. You want to be there for it live, right? Well, grinding in games doesn't fit into that formula. You know what I mean? Like now, it used to be so simple. Okay, I'm ready to record. All I got to do is have my camera charged or
It used to
plugged
be
in,
so. It
and
still
an
is.
empty memory card, and I just pop it on the tripod, hit record, we're ready to go.
Wow,
could
so
literally
simple.
record
It
at
was
5
so
in the morning,
easy.
10 in the morning,
Money
2 in
for
the
nothing.
afternoon, 4 in the afternoon, in the evening, overnight. I could record at any moment because
You can stream at any moment as well if you're full time.
2 hours. Oh my god, I got to take a shit.
If you're a
Go
full-time
take a
streamer,
shit,
you can
go
do
right
that
back
as
and
well.
Start recording again, and
Whenever you want.
because no one's like, oh, you left us hanging on the stream. You know, It's
Whenever
very
you want.
different
And people, you can
recording
leave people hanging if you're
offline
doing a big
versus
stream. People don't
streaming
mind.
online.
Because
And
the
when I
rest of us
started
actually
streaming
offer
online,
like
there's all these
proper
new factors
BRB
involved.
screens and
There's
stuff
the
to
setup
watch whilst
of
we're
the
gone.
stream. There's scheduling what you're doing during the stream. There's interacting with the audience and doing shout outs and talking and interact like we're doing right now, hanging out. These are all things that take up time that you never, ever would be doing that. You never would be doing that with an offline video. So it's just more time consuming because of the level of interactivity and social interaction and stuff you have on a live stream than when you're just recording offline. So technically I had time to grind and do things offline. When I'm live streaming, it actually takes up most of my day. And again, let's factor in another factor here as well. I'm
Who's
now
that
happily
from?
married
Oh,
and I have my
Linda.
personal
Linda
life outside of the
Pun-
stream,
yeah.
Right? When I used to grind offline
Yeah.
for playthroughs,
From
it's
Linda
because I had
Burnell,
nothing
yeah.
else going on. I was single. I didn't have anything else to do but sit around
Linda.
on my ass, drinking alcohol, watching wrestling, and grinding in a video game. Today, I'm happily married, and when I'm done and I'm off stream, I'm off stream. I'm not playing games. I'm not thinking about games. I'm not doing anything gaming related. Instead, I'm spending time with my wife. We're doing things that are completely unrelated because I don't want my whole life to be games, because then games would be boring. Okay? So,
You hope
it's very
that,
different.
but you
Now,
don't
I
have
a
it.
busy, full
Whatever.
life, and I don't have time to sit around grinding in video games anymore. So that's kind of how the policy started was, hey, I got nothing to do. I'm a bachelor. I'm sitting around with more time on my hands than I can handle. So I'll grind in these games offline to make the playthroughs more smooth when I start recording tomorrow. But then eventually I became a live streamer. I met my wife. I got a life. And I'm like,
I met
well,
my wife.
no point in doing that anymore, right? I'm not doing it anymore. So that's why. Are the early Wild West years from YouTube my favorite era from YouTube and streaming? No. No. They're not. Listen, it was fun. Okay? It was fun to do it. It was.
He's lying
As
again.
a hobby. I never intended it to be a job. But once I started taking it seriously and I started doing it full time, it was more of a grind than anything else.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
to rush out and buy whatever the new game was. I had to play it from
Oh,
start
it's
to finish. I
so
had to
tough
rush
playing
to
a
play
game
it as fast
when it
as I
came
could.
out.
Be the first to get the videos out, to get the day one views, to get the review out as quickly as possible, to do the unboxing.
Oh, how
to do the
hard
Hateful
that must
Truth,
have been.
and then finish
What
it
a
up,
tough
bring it back
life
to
he
GameStop,
had.
Trade it in, on to the next.
Yeah,
It was like that for
really
many
tough.
years, 2, 3,
Making
4
hundreds
years,
of
that was
thousands
like
of dollars for reviewing
my
games.
work ethic was just play, upload, play. It was a humongous grind. It really was. And to be honest, what were the times that I enjoyed more? The more laid back times. The times when there wasn't much pressure. Like, for example, when John came over and we did our co-op playthrough. or when I had a chance to go over Howard's house and we were just
Well,
dicking
you
around
shat
playing
on that
Street
friendship
Fighter.
though, didn't you?
Those were way more
Fuck that up.
enjoyable, entertaining times than me grinding away, creating offline gameplay videos and pumping them onto the internet. Okay? Once I became an interactive streamer, once I started doing this kind of stuff over time, you know, and changed the whole format of my content, this right now, what we're doing right now, is way more fun, way more enjoyable than anything that I used to do when I was an offline content creator. Just being honest. I love chilling with you guys, interacting, hanging out, talking, feeling like it's a social experience back and forth, that we're collectively enjoying the content together. Back then, it was just like, make content, upload, views, views, views. Now it's like, no big deal. Let's just play. Let's just enjoy. Let's hang out, right? Play at your own pace. You notice I'm in no hurry to start. We're going to get around to starting today. We're going to have a great time when I do. But what's the rush? Let's just chill and enjoy each other's company and have a good time. Then let's have it be a fun, chill time when I play the games. If you told me back then chill gaming, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Gaming was anything but chill when I was making all those videos and grinding for all those early years on YouTube. It was the
chill
opposite of
gaming.
Chill. It was gotta get through it, gotta get through it, gotta get through it, gotta rage, gotta fill each moment with commentary, gotta talk, blah, 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 fail, entertain. And it's not like that anymore. It's really much, much better now, okay?
No, it's all there's no rage and stuff now. We're totally changed, remember?
Okay.
Yeah, great.
How would I feel if I didn't eat breakfast today? Probably starving and lightheaded. Because I don't eat that much. Like, after I eat my dinner, and my dinner is an early dinner, I usually eat dinner around 4:30 p.m.
Yeah, sure you do.
All I have after that is a coffee.
Coffee?
Before bed, I'll have a light snack of, like, protein chips or a protein bar or something like that.
Yeah, sure you will.
And that's it. Then I don't eat again until the morning, that breakfast sandwich that I have. So that's a long time to go without food. You're talking like a 12-hour fast. If I didn't eat in the morning, I likely would feel very, very lightheaded here because I'd have nothing in my body. My body would be starving.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy, man.
Someone tipped $1, says I'm being insanely loud. Well, I'm so sorry about that, everybody. Thanks for the buck. Is the shirt inside out? Why is the American flag backwards? Because that's how they designed the shirt. Look, the shirt's not inside out. That's how the shirt's designed. That's the actual print on the shirt. It's meant to be stylistic, I suppose. How many
Massive
Hawaiian
ear dig,
style
good.
button-up shirts do I own? I don't know. I never counted because I have some that are more Hawaiian. Like, I would argue this is a more Hawaiian style. This is like the Vice City shirt, right? But I have others that are button shirts like this that aren't Hawaiian designs. They're more like I have plain, and I have other things that definitely are not Hawaiian. But I never counted. I don't know.
Good side eyeing going on. Good side eye going on. Still. Get there, banning. Squirming over kick. Very good.
Okay, very soon.
Great.
We'll be ending this DSP morning show and getting started with Pokemon.
Good.
So last chance, if you guys have something you want to talk about, now would be the time before we get started with our playthrough again. I should be wearing the Hawaiian shirt without an undershirt because I'm jacked now. I very well could, but I don't really care to. I think it's more comfortable to have a t-shirt and a shirt like this. If I feel like I can take this off and just wear the t-shirt. See, look how nice this is.
Don't. Can we not? We can still see his belly.
Now,
wow, he's so jacked. Look how skinny he looks.
I like having that
with
flexibility.
his little pot.
It depends
Look how like there's just no shoulder or nothing.
It's on the move. If it gets really hot,
You
in
can
here one
still
day,
see
I
the
take shirt
moves, by the way.
flexibility. Now I can relax and just be.
Look, we can still see the moves hanging out a bit.
Now I can relax.
Look. When he sits down and the arm goes like, if you look here as he sits and the arm goes in, you can see the move.
Now I can relax.
Look, there it is, poking out like that. Look, whoop.
To just be in a t-shirt if I choose. I like having that flexibility.
This is flexibility, by the way.
It's really hot in here.
Being able to wear a shirt or a t-shirt is having flexibility.
I could just wear this shirt as well with no undershirt, but I like the style of having the shirt over another shirt. It's double the style instead of just one. What's wrong with that?
Like a man fighting in the forest.
Can I put the Hawaiian shirt back on? Yes, I can.
This is embarrassing. This is very embarrassing. Oh.
Well, now the arm is inside out.
And you couldn't even put it on properly.
Yeah, now the arm is inside out.
Wow. You even fucked up putting on a shirt. Impressive. Impressive. How long does it take to put a fucking short sleeve shirt on?
Ugh.
Did you have to breathe when you did that?
Yes, that PI for hire.
That was hard work.
And I am going to check it out. Indeed, I am. Looks interesting to me.
Yeah, he managed to get the arm inside out, but he couldn't just put his arm into it. Like, a short sleeve shirt so small, how do you not just go... It's so easy and light to grab that material and hold it and wrap it.
No, I'm wearing nice shorts.
Whatever, dude.
No, I'm broadcasting at 60 frames. Is that sometimes the camera doesn't do 60 frames. I don't know why. It kind of cuts in and out. It is doing 60 for me right now. Like my hand is 60 frames. But sometimes then when it cuts back, it's not. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's supposed to be 60 frames right now, but sometimes it does 30. It's weird. It fluctuates. But it definitely says I'm doing 60. Let me double check it. Yep, it's set to 1080p 60. I'm trying to check it here. Let's see. Here we go. This is considered the webcam scene. Yep, and... yeah, match output FPS, so it should be matching the 60.
All done. Thank you.
I just told it to do 60 manually. Okay. Looks the same. It didn't change anything. It's just PC shit. Sometimes it works beautifully and it's beautiful 60 frames. Sometimes, right now it looks 60. Yeah, see, now it looks 60 again. Sometimes it's lighting too. Sometimes the lighting affects it. Someone tipped $3 says, why are videos of people getting jump scared popular on YouTube today? I don't know. I was not aware of that trend. Is that true that there's a new trend that people are getting jump scared and it's funny on YouTube or something? I wasn't aware of that.
Okay.
Beaver Bother, thanks for the $1.50 tip. I don't know why LTG says the things he says, nor do I understand his lingo because it's all made up. He made it up himself. Most of it, it's very weird stuff. Very bizarre. He invented his own dialect.
Okay.
It's very odd.
Talk about LTG some more. This is good.
Where do I get most of my clothes? The store. I I get most of my clothes at the clothing store. I purchase it with money. Can I start calling you Emerald instead of Kick? No, because I'm not a weirdo. I will just call you Kick, which is what you are. Just like I call subs on Kick, and I call memberships on YouTube, not candies. Like I'm some kind of a weird child that wants people to feed him candy all day. Very bizarre.
This over.
Okay.
Is it over?
Do I like Banana Republic or J. Crew? Just the shirt I was wearing Friday was J. Crew, actually.
What?
The green shirt? That was J. Crew.
Wow.
I don't know if I own any Banana Republic. I'd have to check. I don't think so.
Don't do that, please. Please don't ask him about clothes, man. Like this guy has a clue. Please don't ask him about clothes.
No, I do not have a watch or a luxury watch or anything like that. Someone just attempted to tip me $2 and it has been held by PayPal. I don't know why. We had the same thing happen yesterday, actually. Someone was tipping me, I believe it was $2.
Look at that.
And it was held by PayPal, so this might be the same person. It might be, yeah, if it's you again, something's up between you and PayPal where PayPal doesn't think that your tips are legit. Just so you know. No, D-Corp says, do you still have the wide-angle view with your setup? The wide-angle view used to be over there on top of the television. Which I don't
wide angle?
I do have the camera, but I turned it off because I kept having issues with USB. If I had all 3 cameras plugged in, one or more of them would malfunction. I don't know if it was the USB bandwidth on my PC or whatever, so I stopped doing it. And so now, these 2 cameras that I alternate between... These 2 cameras seem to work fine and don't give me that. Oh, we're on a podcast now, and don't give me that issue. But the 3 was giving me the problem. So yeah, I stopped using it and I don't have it hooked up anymore. It's actually sitting right over there as an extra camera. If I ever need one, I have one. Okay. Okay, are we good? Shall we get set up for Pokemon? I think we've been going for an hour, over an hour on the morning show. It's been a good show. I want to say thank you to those who supported early. That is awesome of you. And now we'll have over 3 hours of Pokemon Fire Red, okay? Cool. Now, reminder, there will be a morning show tomorrow as well. And on that show, it'll prepare us for our return to Crimson Desert and Street Fighter 6. It'll be a very different kind of day tomorrow, okay? That's what I love about my content. Is that every day it's something different. All right? Thank you guys for watching the DSP Morning Show. I hope you enjoyed the chill vibes. See you tomorrow.
No, don't want to hear it. Don't want to see it. Only $55.
Why does Slowpoke have water gun? Why does it have water gun?
Get a job fail. Hey, come relax. What? You're going to need a fake tip, aka add on $50 or more to achieve the goal that doesn't exist. Big ups Raw. He got banned.
It's water type? I didn't know that. Why is Slowpoke pulled up just like that?
No one wants that. No one wants that. No one wants that. Let's do this. Let's do this. What we got to do now? Oh! No, what? I don't think GPM liked this part of the game. I'm assuming because it's quite long. Is probably why he didn't like it. It's quite extensive. I don't know if there's a fast travel back here. There probably ain't. I'm going to be running out of... Let me check my inventory. What sort of space we got? Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a bit of space, but we're getting down to it. We got a bit of space, but we're getting down to it now. We're going to leave. I'm going to start leaving. Weapons are worth, like... It's okay. They're worth enough. I can take them. I'd rather find some more... A bunch of these guys had, like, heals and bits and bobs that's useful. Yeah, see, like, this guy had heals. That guy had heals. Yeah, lovely. Lovely job. The guy still marked as alive for some reason, even though you're dead. Very weird. Very sus. Destroy the Black Bear's battle weapons. What? Where? They're not marked on the map. Don't make me run around looking for stuff. Stay back. Sliced. Okay. I guess I took their armor. Oops. Although we can jack that up and make it better. That might work. I've got like 3 of them now. And that. And that. Sell that. Okay. Have I literally just got to run around? Maybe this will show me. What's that? Something there. Is that a fast travel up there? No, I don't think so. It might be. Oh, fuck them. We're off. We're off. Where, dude?
No one will remember the Greymane.
Everywhere, look. They're everywhere. Such a noise. I'll get ya. Don't start it, mate. Exactly. Don't start. Oh. Sorry, how I get thrown as I'm throwing him? How'd you figure that? Oh, shit. Stun that nonsense again. Falling around me, very good. Yeah, I get why GPM didn't like this section. Because it's really long with this constant spawn to enemies here, spawn to enemies here bullshit. Well, because the combat's okay, but also kind of leaves a lot to be desired. Then I've got to fuck around, running around looking for these things with no marker over across a battlefield, which is like a fucking kilometre diameter. Enormous around this castle. Yeah, just run around and find them, you fucking dents. Let's see what it says in the journal. Okay, well, they must be huge then. That's like a trebuchet or some shit. That thing? Does this thing count? It's just a tower. It's not a weapon. It ain't got a fucking catapult on it. Oh, look how big this area is. Why do I want to just ride around for hours looking? Oh my god. The things they do and don't marker in this game. Fucking dudes everywhere. It's running kind of trashy here as well because there's so many dudes everywhere. Meanwhile, how you doing? Big ups. And I bought the game. Well, you can do that in the game, you know. Okay, that has got to be one of them, surely. Whatever the fuck that thing is. Are they just not going to drop the artillery on it now? I love bit fighting 20 enemies and just having one that can stun lock you for like half your health. And they're like, Alex, what's that? Just spam your heals. Just spam your instant fucking food that you eat to deal with our fucking the huge gaps in our like tougher enemies and boss fights. Just spam your eats and it'll be fine. We could have designed it well, or at least better. Right, I can see why GPM didn't like this segment. Because you just got to waste so much time fighting mobs. Look at this. It is nonsense. It is stupid. Like, just constantly spawning mobs, and then one just comes up behind you, unlocks you, wastes some more health items, and now I don't even have a fucking objective. None of the guys are back here, are they? No, I don't want that. I need to search the stuff out. I haven't even got time. This is dumb as shit. Okay, so they're just not going to shoot a cannon at that now. I've not got explosive arrows? That's quite a good idea, Jay. What's that? Right, let's make some space. I've got a bunch of food, though. Let's make some space. There's no travel here. Definitely no travel here. Look how big this area is. And they're like, yeah, just destroy the war machines. You fucking idiots, man. Honestly, some of the mission directions and like that sort of stuff is so bad in this game. It's so bad. It's not just like no hand holding. It's not no hand holding. It's just we literally couldn't be fucked to do it properly. And then we're going to go, no hand holding. Right. How can I find these things? If it tells me... Right. I don't mind the areas. It's just I can't be searching an entire like battlefield to do this. I want to get all this bit done whilst I'm here. Yeah, it's the tank thing. It's those. I knew what it was. And for some reason I can't get the barrage on them. He's not doing anything. Like, look, it says use whistling arrows. I did that. I did that. I did that, and it didn't do nothing. It goes, yeah, just use the arrows. Those guys are like, yeah, we'll fire the cannons at them. I did that. It didn't do shit. They didn't shoot at it. Great, good game. Great game. Look. Oh. That's poison arrow. But whistling arrow 4.
The North has no place for you.
Does nothing. They don't shoot at it. Oh, fuck me, dudes. They literally don't do anything. They literally don't do anything. Let's see if we can get a travel out of here. There must be one somewhere. There must be. I'll find something. These idiots. How about you climb the wall, mate? I don't know if that's one. I don't think that's one. Let's find out. I don't think so. Be nice if it is. They normally glow kind of specific. But sometimes you get lucky. We get higher up anyway. It's not gonna hurt. Bro, get up that... Oh my lord.
Run.
Get up there. Yeah, that. What the fuck? Look, there's some bits in there. There's stuff, look. I don't know what that is. Maybe for my objective. Look, what's... There's no travel over there, I don't think. I just came from there. What are you doing? Get off that shit! That ain't yours. I will take all suggestions, but I will not. Oh, bro, what the fuck? Whatever. I will not reveal. I will never reveal. check across there just in case. Yeah, right, horsey. Let's check across here just in case. Oh, there's a thing here. That's good enough. No, no. I'm going to take that. Oh, for fuck's sake, they need to sort out that system as well. Yeah, bro, put it away. I know what they look like. I know what they look like. I doubt there's any in there.
Oh my life.
Well, if I travel a while, I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna have to fucking ride all the way back, and I really don't want to do that. I really, really don't want to do that.
Faster!
Look at this, just fucking dudes everywhere. You can't even like kind of casually just look for stuff in this area. You're constantly dealing with this, yeah. I can see exactly why GPM thought this was fucking dumb. Like the first part, you're like, alright, we'll kill some dudes, we'll get this out of the way. And then what wants me to just ride around aimlessly looking for these fucking tank things. And then shoot arrows at them that don't work. And if they don't work, oh God knows how I've got to blow them up. Which is even more fucking stupid. Yeah, look, just ride around looking for these things. Just literally ride aimlessly through swathes of enemies with no marker. Just looking for these. Inside this, I guess this area. Which is fucking huge. Yeah, you can put bodies on the horse. It don't tell you that, no. Sometimes it's a bit awkward as well, but yes, it don't tell you that. But you can. I've only just found out you can climb trees. There's a bunch of stuff it just doesn't tell you. Like where these... Okay, there's one.
That shut him up, didn't it? Fuck! Who are you?
What's the point of that? Why do I need this fight? Oh, whatever. This is going to be bad. Look at these spammy enemies. You're just fighting hundreds of guys, and then you just... In the back of the crowd, a dude can just do that. And you have to eat a bunch of your health. You're just like, oh, yeah, great. It's so... Some of the fucking stones are so trash. I didn't mean to do that.
Expecting me to kiss it back.
Okay, I don't know what the point of stopping here was. There was no point. Good, didn't help anything. Can we destroy this? Probably not. Right? Wasting healing items. I'm going to have to go back regardless. Probably. Can I get on my horse? Yeah, good. You're going to go a bit faster now, horse, when I mash A, or are you just going to trot? Okay, the horse is literally not running. Okay, horse just not running or jumping. The horse is actually being glitchy because he won't sprint. Because there's some cutscene there. That's literally what happened. Oh my fucking god, this game. I swear to God. The amount of shit wrong with it. Okay. Whistling arrow. See, check it out. Shoot this arrow at something. We'll blow it up for you. You gonna blow that one up? Wow, they blew that one up. Amazing. Only 4 left. And what if it can't do the last one? Oh, mate. I don't need this fight. I don't need this. I don't need this. It's wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. I don't need to fight these guys. I need my horse to be able to run. Can you run now? The horse literally wouldn't sprint. You don't think I can come back here? You don't think I'll come back here if I'm fast go out? It just when you say to the start, what do you mean by start? Not the very start. Not the very start. Right, is my horse like nearly dead or something? Because at no point has it told me that I have to heal my horse. My horse just will not sprint now. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying now. Bro, my horse literally won't sprint at all. Have I got a feet? What? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. That's bad. I need to go to one of them checkpoints to get more of the arrows. That's what I need to do. Are they even marked on it? Yeah, there. I think I need to go and... Do you know what? That's why the horse won't. Because that's unique. I don't know about unique to this area. I remember the guy saying that, oh, if the horse gets tired, come back here. Literally, that's what I've got to do. So now the horse just going to trot. Okay, so we've got to trot through hundreds of enemies. Yeah, good. I'm going to trot through hundreds of enemies. Honestly, some things in this game are so good, and then literally in the next breath, you're like, your entire fucking dev team are smoking crack, and I have no idea how you thought this was good. Or again, it's just half repurposed from an MMO, and they went, that'll be alright. Like, some of it's so poorly like balanced and unfinished, and you just go, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then the next minute you go, wow, this is fucking brilliant. How did you do that? Honestly, that's your experience playing this game. Half the time it's brilliant, and half the time you literally never want these people to make a game ever again. You never want them to make a game ever again. You want them all fired. It's a very strange experience. Oh my god. Look at this. But yeah, I think this is why the horse won't run.
Why is there a muscular man screaming?
Maybe, maybe not. Depends what it was about. I don't remember seeing anything that I should have been like, oh. If that's what you mean. Super poignant. The SP showed his belly on stream. No, I didn't see that. Well, he showed his little, but I thought he's got muscle tone now. But he's got muscle tone now. He's jacked and muscular. What are you talking about? He's not fat. He got rid of it all.
Take some.
Okay, maybe my horse is going to be able to run now. Do I get arrows as well?
Wait. Take these supplies.
Yeah, see.
Catch your breath. Your horse is good to go. Solomon signed upon you.
1346 on raw. Okay, I think horse can sprint now. Right, whistling arrows. I've still got to ride around like a retard in this area looking for these tank things. Right. 1346 on
Level
raw.
15.
Okay, I see some getting up here.
Oh. Oh man. What a stretch.
He did that on purpose.
Okay.
He did that on purpose. I don't even want to know why he did that, but he did that on purpose. You need to shave that shit, son. Nasty. He did that on purpose. Ugh. He's a heartthrob. Clearly. He's a heartthrob, clearly. Right, now I've got to, again, gallop around like a moron. Looking for these tank things. Getting stuck. Being mobbed by dudes. And then on one of them, it literally doesn't even work. Okay, here's one. We got lucky with the first one. No, bro! Oh my god, I don't want to lock on. I need precision aim. Oh my god, you see how stupid this is? Look how spammy and dumb this is. Still didn't destroy that thing. Jesus fucking Christ, my dude. Someone baited him. He probably just said something about doing it. Well, what a spawn. That was some spawn. Jesus. When you're on the horse, it's not free aim. You just like try to track to the nearest enemy. So just dropped cannonballs right on my own head because there's no like. As soon as you aim, as soon as you let go, that's the fire. There's also no like aim and fire on a separate button because everyone really wants to accidentally quick aim an arrow and then end up having completely lost aim because it's on one button, which is also some more development genius. Okay, another one of these things with a bunch of dudes around it, so we've got to quickly like. I don't think that's gonna hit. I don't think that's going to hit. Because now we're trying to aim at dudes. Oh my fucking lord. Fucking garbage controls in this game, my dude. They're so bad. Jesus fucking Christ. It's so sluggish and fucking bad. And then you give me 1,000 enemies that can stun lock you to deal with. We can't do both out here. We can't do both. Like, we can't do it. We just can't do that. Do we have a quest now? It untracked the main quest for some reason. I don't know why it did that. I'm not sure why it did that. Mercifully, those two were close together.
I'll reunite you with
The guy sometimes like slows down and like he wants to fight. Like he gets auto dragged into the fight and you're just trying to get away. Don't need that. Got two more of these fucking things to find. Again, one of them flat out the cannons just wouldn't fucking shoot at it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that.
Yeah. Get going.
I don't know what it was showing me, but oh, yep, there's one.
You made
No, the aim. Oh, did you see that aim? Are you seeing this? It's so bad. Please, please, please let that hit. So I ain't got to stay here. So apparently this is just outside the range of them cannons and they won't shoot at that one. So brilliant. So that's either, because I can't get close to that thing. There better be like more than I'm able to... Jesus, look at this shit. There better be more than I'm able to kill. Like as in, you know, there's just a bunch of these things and you do it until you get 5 of them. Because they flat out won't destroy that one. Because it's either too far or whatever. So, great.
no killing. Save them for later sports.
This is so... honestly. Also, why do you slow down to a stop when you ride into a guy? That annoys me. I should be able to literally plough through soldiers on a horse, not grind to a halt when I slightly brush past one. That's dumb shit. There's one. I'm getting off immediately. I don't want the bullshit.
You won't get away.
Okay, the game switched me to regular arrow. Nope, I ran out. That's what happened. Oh my god, we've got to go back now. Honestly, this is just fucking... This is trash. This is well trash. Right, we've got to go back. Restock my shit. Oh, look, and then like we're locked into the fight. You're trying to run, but then he's like, as soon as you slow down, you're trying to do something. He's like swords on people. Look, like, I don't want to fight them, dude. That's why this fucking... Honestly, it's so bad. You seeing this? The soft lock on is like... Yeah, great. I'm better off running away from these dudes on foot because I don't want to waste my time fighting another 100 guys whilst I've got to run around like a fucking retard and do all these objectives. Look, why would you slow down right there? With a better weapon, I can kill the guys in 2 hits. It ain't about having a better weapon. It's about the fucking... it being like... Why does that make a horse slow down? It's just about it being trash and having to ride around and waste a bunch of time. Not about my weapon. Okay, that's fair enough. Shut up. Give me some more arrows, dude.
Over here. Take some supplies.
Give me some of them arrows.
Wait. Take these supplies. Catch your breath.
Okay, big ups, gun show.
Your horse is good to go. Solomon signed upon you.
I'll do 2 more of these. Okay, we're even slowly riding out of there. You brush past the spike. Yeah. Knocked off your horse. Amazing. Amazing. I'm glad they decided to do that. Fuck is that? Oh, the shoutouts aren't on this page. I know what that is though. That's a Street Fighter 5 clip.
How's it going, medic? I keep going for every time I go for the.
Let's go check that out. Or again, I want to dip in and out. It's not about my weapon being good. I can't fucking... when the bow's trying to lock on, so I can't like casually run past and just loosen out. Oh, good lord, dude. There we go. Like, I don't want to fight hundreds of guys every time I stop to do this objective. I've only got finite healing items around here. I don't need to be stopping and fighting. And then I don't need to not literally be able to get back on my horse if I ever get off it. Because I have to be spammed with hundreds of mobs that can literally stun you because I've got to ride around and do this dumb fucking objective of destroying these fucking tank things. With literally hundreds of dudes everywhere. But I'm better off sprinting away. How fucking dumb is that? That's how fucking... Look at this. Look at this. It would also help if the controls weren't janky as shit. And it didn't feel like you're running through fucking mud. Or look, you just get one tapped off your horse by a fucking mob. Because they're all just spawning and spamming you. So just sprint away. Amazing. Garbage. Garbage. Get back over it. Oh my god, they're still fucking coming. Look at this. The thing is as well, for part of this, you have a bunch of the other soldiers here. So that makes sense. Because you're fighting and a bunch of the other guys are here, so they're taking... Whatever. I don't even want to know. Okay, now the sound's fucking up. Did you hear that? I don't even want to know what happened there. That guy like sport. I don't even know what happened there. No. I've got to find one more of these things. Let me get the fuck out of this area. This is trash. I can't wait to finish this set of quests now. But yeah, at first, the other dudes are here. So it kind of makes sense, because they're taking half like the aggro, and there's one. That'll do. They're taking a bunch of the aggro. Okay, fuck that up. It literally locked onto the guy right next to me. You see that? Wow. The sound's fucking up completely. Oh, that was dire. That was awful. Oh, look at that. Big ups, Anxiety. How you doing? We've got to advance on the castle now. It's the middle of the night and we're doing it. It's literally midnight. Right, let's get this out of the way. Because that thing with them tanks is a pain in the ass. But yeah, big ups anxiety in that. That was a pain in the fucking ass. Sounds fucking up. Again, it sounds like it is. It's all like chipping in and out. It is. Bro, there's one thing after another with this fucking game. Have I seriously got to play with a sound like this now? I don't want to load it. Because I don't have to do a bunch of shit again. I probably have got a save now. Oh my fucking... It's one thing after another, man. Guys, I get it. You wanted to make like a special game. I get it. But this is unfinished, man. Okay, I loaded instead of saving because for some reason load is press Y, press A instead of Y. But that's fine because I saw a checkpoint right there. I've got a checkpoint right before the castle bit, but still, it's annoying. Sounds still, do you know what? Sounds still fucking up. Even in the save menu. Right. Right. Yeah, these guys. Lunatics. Lunatics. Pearl Abyss. Lunatics. Certifiable. Okay, the sound sounds good. The sound sounds, hey. Okay. I think the sound's good. We're right by the castle. Right. Let's get this shit out of the way and we can get back to the exploring and not being as annoyed. Try and run past. This game doesn't really care if you run past a lot of stuff. See? Finally, it's Alt Guy.
Situation.
It's time go to take the castle.
And Stefan?
He's trying to take it back. Won't be easy. Odds are against him.
Head for the castle when you're done here.
All right.
Okay, bro's with us now. We can make some progress. I'm happy.
So many weak spots in your defense.
We've got a Lothric Knight.
kneels to no pretender. Cliff, you're alive.
This guy knows us as well.
I'll take care of the traitor. All right, I'll protect my men beyond the wall.
Also, it does this quite a lot. It throws you out of a cutscene back into gameplay, and you're getting hit. Like, it's kind of like the camera angle's still changing and you're fading out. But you get hit and take damage. You're like, oh, thanks for that. Need some food, yeah, fine jerky, I'll take it. A bit of, just some grub, just a few snacks. Oh my god. Knight and a horse just spawning behind you.
Fucker.
For God's sake.
Is that all you've got?
Yes, yes. Okay, that's the wrong arrow, but whatever. Attack speed, attack or defense? Let's do defense. I don't know what this guy's going to be like. Probably spammy. There's a guy on a horse in here. That looks fun. That ain't supposed to be happening.
You're a hard one to kill, Greymane.
Okay.
Still aiding that lout, Stefan Lanford.
Look at this armor. Oh, he's only got a mace though. Not a big fan of maces, I'll be honest, bruv.
Then this is your end.
Okay.
You still dare to meddle in our country's affairs? No, the bastard! You couldn't even protect Penny!
I'll just get some stuff back, just hanging out.
In the name of Grand General Bastia, I shall execute you!
Hammer him a bit.
I'll present your heads to the Grand General myself!
That in a bit. Super armor. They do that quite a lot. Okay, he's got spammy one-shot shit as well. Good. We gotta watch out for that. Yeah, they do this weird thing where they just get invincibility. Like, they get mad hyper armor on their attacks, but it's like, it lasts a long time. You'll just be mid-hitting them and then they go into an attack and you just get these weird blue, like, things and you're like, oh, I just can't damage you at all now. Then they do shit as you just saw. They do shit like that or just one-tap you with some fucking OP shit. Spam that.
No, the bastard! You couldn't even protect Prelude!
Get some stuff back.
In the name of Grand General Bastia, I shall execute you!
I can put some stuff on for defense as well, actually. We should be going defense mode right now as well. Which is that and... what's it called? Yeah, the mask.
I'll present your heads to the Grand General myself!
Give me the good stuff. pretty hard. That's like super OP, that attack. Just juice up a bit. We're waiting. Kind of annoying. Bam. Bam. They had loads right there. I think I'm going to hit him with that if I want to pick it up, but I feel like this guy's not... I haven't seen like a two-phase boss that didn't have it like just inherent in his... Oh, he got some health back. In his health bars already. They don't start with a red health bar. But I feel like he's going to like transform or do some shit. Oh, that's really annoying. Fair enough.
Where do you think you're going? Little cunt! Dealt with? Aye. Good. It's over then? Mostly. That was the last of them. Well done. My lord. It was a hard one.
My lord, a message. The remaining enemy forces are fleeing north.
We'll hunt them down. Cliff, on behalf of the shields, light the beacon of victory.
Okay, good.
And when all's said and done, let's have a drink.
I was hoping he was going to say something like that. We've got his shield. Not that I'll be using a shield, but whatever.
I'll escort you to the beacon.
We've got some loot.
Still doesn't feel real.
Got to jack my other suit up. Where is it? There's.
The war. It's finally over. Never thought I'd see the day they turn tail.
Ugh.
My heart's still hammering. Hard thing to calm.
Just means you're still alive.
And I'm grateful for it. The beacon's a little far out. We better ride there. Come on.
You're gonna ride a tiny bit of the way. Come on, bro. Finally. But that took hours, and that was only this little segment of the map. That took hours, that bit. And that's just, this is where you start all this area and you can explore on that. I wanted to go this way, towards this massive, like, towards Disneyland. At least it looks like Disneyland. But you go north, but this bit took ages.
Dealing with Demonis alone was hard enough before the Black Bears came along. And with the traitor appearing on top of that. If it weren't for
That was
you
wild.
and the Marquis, Calfate would be lost.
It was a victory for all of us.
No need to be so modest. Steel clashing on steel. Arrows whistling past. Artillery shells bursting. Oh, all of it still ringing in my ears.
Run!
All the screams and the cries of my comrades. I pray that no one ever has to hear such sounds again.
Children.
Couldn't agree more.
Hernand was blessed the day you appeared at its gates. And Solomon's hand must have guided you to us. If you don't mind me asking, will you be staying in Calfade?
With my comrades' return this time, I set out again.
Ah, a shame. It was an honor to fight beside you. You'll be hunting the Black Bears now, then? If anyone can take them, it's the Greymaids. Call
Oh,
us
yes.
should you ever need our aid.
Thanks.
Looks like we're almost there.
Oh, 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 oh.
Ho!
Come on, Bryce. There, hammer it now.
Here we are. This is the beacon.
Okay. View, light and fire, view of surrounding area, looking cool. You have to fit. Here we go. I told you. Right, I think, fuck, that's done.
We'll be going then.
You've done us a
Aye.
great service.
Let's get moving.
All right, we're coming.
Pigler's crashing out.
Bunker. Settle things here then.
What's he crashing out over?
Let's go.
The money, probably. Or the game itself. Money in the game being unfair. Ah, good, yes. Pokemon being unfair. That's very good. Right, nice. Is this castle like, is there any traders here or anything going down in this area now? Oh, yeah, there's a whole fucking... Oh, the town is. Let's go, son. Right, I need to find a fast travel before I leave. Or when I come back here at some point, probably, maybe. Even just to buy shit. I need to find a fast travel. It's Assassin's Creed, by the way. Oh shit! I hope he was going to glide a bit faster than that. I fucked it up. Weapons cannot be used. Nice. We just about made it. That worked though. I don't think that's one. Ah. Easy. There's going to be one somewhere. I need to find one, really. Really. Hi, guys.
Nothing gets through leather of this strength. Much thanks. Nothing get... There's always something better coming in.
Need some of them. Nice. Raging. Oh, I know. Apparently he is crashing out. Let me have a listen. Every time I click, it's dead air.
Princess Luna, thank you for gifting a member playing it. Every time to take damage.
I mean, I was crashing out a bit ago because the bit I was playing was kind of garbage.
What's going on with this game? It's supposed to be a chance, not 100% guarantee to take damage. Stop. God, it's pissing me off. At least it missed.
Sorry, I was fucking around with the transitions.
Chance to hurt yourself. 33% chance. Hurt yourself anyway. 100% chance. Not 33%, 100% chance. So far, every single thing confuses hurt itself. Finally! Finally, it let me attack. Fine. It's still not dead. It still won't die.
He likes this game, doesn't he?
Whoa, whoa.
Well, he's a huge fan, blah, blah, blah. These spikes are so stupid. You barely touch it, you get clipped. So dumb. Yeah, this is just telling me this was here. Oh, there is one. Let's go.
Lord.
Oh my god, we're so lucky.
That was insane. That was so ridiculous.
Finally, let's go. Let's go. Right, I'm gonna come back in a minute to explore. I've got to sell so much stuff. Let's go.
Gotta fight. Nothing I can do here. 3 Pokemon! Oh, and it's a Pidgey, which is the weakness of my
Wow.
Sheetia. Oh! This
Hang
is
on.
insanity.
I never realised this.
Look, what am I supposed to do?
Ugh. I'm gonna keep that and make them. No, I don't really want to. Just the bear armor. Oh. I'm gonna dump them. These are house items. Is he dead, Aaron? A bunch of goodies from that, though. Need to dump some of this stuff.
Nothing I can use. I have one potion and almost nothing I can use against anyone else. Let's see. Who do I want to heal? Probably Drew. Then at least I could use Drew in these fights.
But I've got all these shields. I ain't going to use them. So I might as well sell these, to be honest. And that. Missed that. Like the spear. But I'm never going to use these. Probably. I've kept like the semi-unique ones, like that one.
Okay. Now,
Got slots on it, but I'm probably never going to use them. Really?
Ridiculous. Okay.
Spirit Siphon's quite good. Why? Why was there money in there? No idea.
Alright.
I think these are from farming.
Yeah.
Do you know what these? That's exactly what these are from. Because it's your rewards as well.
Thank God it's 3 Pidgeys.
I'll try and put them items
Sarah,
down.
thanks for celebrating your 11 months on Kick and 11 years on YouTube. Appreciate that. Can't count it towards the stream because it's just a celebration. It's not actually renewing it, but thank you for your ongoing support.
Wow. Thanks for adding that to it. We really enjoyed the moment. Amazing. can't count the money. I'm not going to give you a proper shout out, but you know, thanks.
So I still have to win. I have no idea what this next person has.
Jesus.
Stevia is asleep. Do we have a sleep potion to wake them up? Awakening, we do.
Honestly.
What were those? Bloody stew.
We don't have any paralyzed heals. Nope. We have nothing.
All
right.
So all I can do is hope that Stevia wins this fight or else we're dead.
We stomped the bears in Calfade, right? Why don't we take back our lad next?
Here.
Thanks.
Cliff, you arrived later than I expected.
Finally! Get your ass over here.
Of
Have a
course.
seat.
Of course.
Have a
It's
bowl
my
of stew.
weakness.
Take the
Oh
weight
my
off.
god.
Use it, Peeler. The jackals are strutting around like they own the place. Not the
Oh, critical hit. First hit.
Those bear cunts handed it to him on a plate.
Ludwig finally grew some balls.
All right, at least the sleep
Good.
powder worked.
I'll be needing something to crush when I get to it.
That's good.
Right, our contact in Palin wants to meet.
Where?
The shrine. Where else? Hey, pig guy! You done cleaning up Calfade? Good to see you.
You're here.
Sit down. You're in for a treat. Same stew as
Now
always.
we've earned a peaceful meal.
Everyone's finally back.
Also,
Meet some old faces.
when do I get back control of the woman? Because it's been like hours at this point.
Music to my ears.
You two head for Biggin. I'll meet the informant
All right.
at the shrine in
We might be able to pull it off.
Dwayne, never stop making that stew.
Okay, good.
I'm counting on you. Those jackals are dead. I'm coming too. No, you're going with them. Just let me fight.
Eradicate. I don't even know what that is.
That bowl.
Is that Ratana's
Bloody taskmaster.
evolution? I guess I'll keep him and try to paralyze it. I guess I'll Thunder Wave and see if that'll paralyze it. Oh. Never mind. Oh, he got paralyzed though. Sweet.
Okay. Now the thing is, I doubt Absorb will do much here. So do I poison, or should I just keep trying to absorb? I'm gonna see how good Absorb is. Just okay. Let's keep doing this. If I die, I'll swap in someone else. Let's see what happens. You can't stack the status, so because he's paralyzed, you can't poison. Okay.
We're headed to the shrine, right? All right, Biggin.
Oh.
I've got to ride with this guy right now. Bro, please.
I love how this paralyze has done absolutely nothing whatsoever. Zero.
We have to do this now. Good.
Never trusted that bastard. Not once. He was always causing trouble.
The SP still going.
But to be in league with the Black Bears.
I think we just won.
So highly summoned.
Yes, thankfully we won. Oh, man.
Like king. And this is how he repays it. The thought
Oh.
alone boils my blood.
We did it. Are we there? We're there. Let's rest. Good lord. All right. Oh, man, that was rough. We got it done.
What the fuck?
We got it done.
It just teleported me miles away.
Oh,
We're near
man.
Disneyland. Look,
All right.
Disneyland's over there. Where is it? Somewhere around here. There's a city that looks like it's got all blimps around it and shit as well in the distance. There's Disneyland, look. Quest cancelled, amazing. At least I can go back there and start
All
it
right.
again now.
Time to split the part. Thank
Yeah,
you
look,
guys
Disneyland's over here.
for watching Pokemon Fire Red. We'll come back and I guess we'll check out, this is Vermilion City, right? We'll see what's going on in Vermilion and go from there. See you in the next part. Okay, everybody. So, it's time for my break. And would you like to listen to this music or the Vermilion City music while I'm on break? Vermilion City. Sounds pretty nice. All right, so I'm going to go on about a 10-minute
Money,
break.
do you think?
All right, and when I come back, we will do another hour of Pokemon, and then it's DSP Tries It, the new Whopper, and the spicy Royal Chicken Sandwich from Burger King. Now, I'm going to be on break for 10 minutes. When I come back, guys, please support this stream. This has been
Here we go.
An incredibly low support stream of Pokemon out of nowhere. The first 2 streams we did of Fire Red did really well.
There's no goals, by the way.
I'm saying, oh, let's keep it in the rotation. Let's have it as a day stream. We'll play it multiple times a week.
There's no goals.
I don't know what's going on today. Okay, I don't. It's completely different. We only have, what, 1 sub on Kick? And we have 100 kicks. We have 2 memberships. A few super chats, a few smaller tips, like nothing significant that, you know what I mean? It's been, and it all came in, by the way, before we started playing. We made over $50 on the morning show today. So, I don't know what's going on. All right, so let's go. Let's get some support for Pokemon.
Let's go.
When I come back from break. All right? All right. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. In the meantime, just enjoy this music. And I will, I'll see you guys in a few. Okay.
Full audit. Great. He's just left them literally on music for 10 minutes and just look. He just puts music, bro, and he's just left it on that screen. Amazing. Eastside, how you doing? Okay. I want to try and jack up some stuff. And he can't make those himself. Listen, he can't make those himself, okay? You just...
Get going.
You don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Hiya. Faster.
Nice. Hanging out.
Stay and see what skill and fire can create.
Right, what we're going to jack up. That. That for 1. Nice. We have 3. Let's go. That's real jacked up now. Powerful. 18. One-handed weapon. Pretty powerful. For a one-handed weapon. I'll take that too. Oh my god, I've actually got that. You can make the earring better? That's wild. I've got enough stuff to do that as well. Oh, short hide hair. Why is it trying to make me use the token every time? Stupid. I'll use it on my main set. Okay. Good. Now I ain't gonna keep prompting me. Oh, good. It is gonna keep prompting me. In dumb.
If you want something unique, you're welcome at my smithy anytime.
All right.
What do you want?
All my weapons are crafted with care.
Should have dumped that. Definitely. Oh, I should have put them in my house. Right, whatever. It's getting sold now. It's too late. That's getting kept because I need that for the earring. No, I'm not going to use it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Lizard in a jar. I've got to use these. Haven't used them yet. Cooking stuff we're keeping. Hang on, chat. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's my neighbour. It's completely fine. No, it wasn't. Mercifully, it wasn't me getting arrested for things that I said on social media or whatever in this hellscape of a country. Not quite.
Every warrior counts on the weapon at their side. My skills are always at your disposal.
Right, dudes, chill. Okay, done that. Huh. There's a quest there. There's a quest there. Interesting. Loads of stuff. Yeah, I gotta go and check it out up there. Oh, look, fishing and that. Yeah. Let's go and do the camp thing. Right. Let's see what this guy's got going on first.
There's no one better than me when it comes to managing folk.
These guys are just doing that. We can't do the... Still don't have the skills required. Engineering is what it needs. It still won't have it. Way too far. What do we actually need? Materials. Arrows. We want gunpowder. 2 grand. 5 to 7. We don't even need that. I've got some logs on that. Stone, maybe. Oh, wow. We can do that? No fucking way. What do I need? What skills? No, we need construction. This guy.
I was waiting for you.
Right, they're all just doing security stuff to get cash. That's all they're doing. Do that. Right, where was it? Bro can go fishing. What, none of you can fish? Okay, good. Can't do any fishing missions because none of the guys can fish yet. For some reason. Makes sense. Right, can we make this? No. Still, skill requirements not met. So stupid. Nah. We just do that. We just do that. And then we'll do... What about that? Fix the dude's house or something like that. Guess we could do that too.
I was about to ask you when you
Send them to waste some time.
Remember, there's no mission in this world we'll turn down.
You're headed to the shrine, right?
What time is it?
I'll ride with you.
Oh god, the freak is back. Hang on, did he ask for money?
Now that my wife is home, now I got the door closed. Jasper's not in here. I'm going to turn down the fans now because the fans are actually on really high. Yeah, let's turn that down. Turn everything down to, like, low.
What's keeping you?
There you go. Okay. All right. All right, we're good. So we're going to play for about another 45 minutes to an hour, basically until the food arrives for DSP Tries It. And then that will be the end of the stream. Okay?
But to be in league with the Black Bears.
Someone tipped $2 says, can you clarify the line between light-natured ribbing and trolling? Can trolling be harmless stupidity? Harmless stupidity? I think that's a subjective question.
Oh, God.
I don't care about anyone making fun of my gameplay, joking with silly memes and stuff. But when you get to personal shit about my wife, my family, stuff that's, you know, actual ridiculous conspiracy theory accusations about shit that's just ridiculously untrue, referencing outright detractor content that's out to hurt me, yeah, that's not light ribbing or you know, laughing at someone. It's different. Okay, but the thing is, you need to be mature and intelligent to understand the difference. I can't really break it down for you. We'd have to go into specific examples, but normal people can tell the difference. If you can't tell the difference, that says a lot about you. Like, maybe you have a lack of observational skills and societal skills. You know? Okay.
Nice notes.
Excuse me.
I told
Right.
you a grey man would be coming. The fucker is actually here.
What food are we having today? We are having the new Whopper from Burger King. We are also having the spicy chicken royal sandwich, I think it's called. So, and I got a half-seat fries and onion rings just to taste test those as well. Sorry, Rolf. Yes, we are playing on Switch 2. This is the Switch 2 version of Pokemon Fire Red. Yes. Someone just attempted to... Oh. It's saying that a $2 tip that was frozen yesterday has unfrozen.
Oh, good.
But it doesn't give me any of the information about it whatsoever, including who it's from or what the message was. So I can count $2 more towards this stream. Whoever had their tip frozen yesterday, thank you.
Yeah, but that was yesterday, not today, guys.
I'm sorry. I wish I could, but it doesn't work. Okay.
Pay up now.
All right. So, oh, my nose itches. Let's go. We're going to play one more hour, and then it's DSP Tries It. Now, everyone, so far, I have played Pokemon Fire Red a lot. First week I played 6 hours. Today, we're doing another 3 hours, okay? Now, I like the game. It's tough. Don't get me wrong. It's hard because it's classic Pokemon, but I am enjoying myself, and I hope that you guys are enjoying your time with me. A lot of people show up to these streams. Up to now, they've been well supported. As of right now, this is an incredibly slow stream for support, and I don't understand why when the last 2 have been so good. So if you like this game, you want to see it more in the rotation, please support this stream. Okay, you have an hour left to do so. Everything appreciated on both sides. Let's get some support. How about some subs or kicks on Kick? Considering, again, this has been one of the slowest weeks I've ever had on Kick. How about we get some support via tips? We've had almost no tips today, right? Let's go.
Right,
Let's get support right now for classic Pokemon action here on DSP Gaming, so we can keep it in the rotation as a day stream all the time. I want to keep this at least twice a week, 6+ hours, if we can, but I need people to support it. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Now that we are in
Nice
Vermilion
cut,
Town,
nice big cut.
let's go back into here and talk to everybody. My Pokemon was
Nice
poisoned
begging
when we were
cut,
walking.
right.
That's happened to me a zillion times. The urge to battle with someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure you have. I want to battle certain people again over and over. I've been giving these away. A Versus Seeker. Use that device, you'll find trainers looking for a rematch. You have to charge its battery to use it. What? I don't remember this at all.
I get your point. But charging in
A device that indicates trainers who want to battle, the battery charges while traveling. It's good for grinding. Yeah, I wonder how this works.
Smoke fucking head.
Oh, look, this guy's causing
We have
drama
to sell
again.
this nugget, right? Yeah, we have to go to a store and sell that nugget and make some money.
Or maybe you're just a spineless sack of shit.
Even though they're the same level, Pokemon can have very different stats and abilities. We're aware of that. A Pokemon raised by a trainer is stronger than one in the wild. Oh, okay.
If we're to fight, we need to know
It was new to Fire Red and Leaf Green. Oh, then that's why I don't know what it is. I
never
never played this before. Got it.
Bloody show. I was gonna scout
It's a super good item they added.
anyway.
It makes grinding experience
Never
easy
said we
instead
should
of against
charge
wild
you back.
monsters. Oh, okay.
Oi,
Jay Kuma says, I want to let you know, paralysis also will reduce the target speed by 75% in this gen, on top of the 25% chance of just skipping the turn. Okay. Versus Secret debuted in the game, it can possibly rematch trainers that are on screen. It recharges every 100 steps.
You
All
want to see
right.
how a real
Interesting.
dog
Thank
charges,
you.
cheeky fuck?
It
guy's
is true,
such a
higher level
dickhead.
Pokemon will be more powerful, but all Pokemon will have weak points against specific types. There appears to be...
Did
Fuck
you
this guy.
hear the way he just fucking talked to me?
This guy's such a
I heard.
dickhead.
But we don't have time for this. We'll need everyone against the jackals. Fighting allies comes first. Settle your grudges later.
Ugh, so everyone's just lining up to lecture me now. Is that it? Fine, fuck it. You lot can use those big brains to track them without me.
Everyone's on edge.
Hard not to be. Their homeland's in ruins. First,
Bro, the
track down
Madeline
jackals.
raids.
Everything else can wait.
The Madeline raid, yeah. Big ups.
I think I see him. Yeah, I think I see him.
Oh, no shout out. What's going on with the shout outs? Who drinks in very nice? I mean, again, it's your birthday, so what, you know. Of course you're going to be like that. I don't know why the shout out don't play on this screen. It might play on this one, but yeah.
Good day to you.
Carefree Dragon, big ups, how you doing? Yeah, look. Then randomly it does.
I'm worried too, but goddamn it, I should have slept. Oh, your arrow. Let me just.
We was just watching trashy DSP.
It's not what
We
it
were
looks
just
like.
watching trashy DSP. No. Now I'm playing
Oh,
this.
my
Oh,
throat,
right, I ain't going
goddamn
there
it.
yet.
Oh, of course I had to say that.
Shop guy. Nice desk. I played some games. It's okay. We played some Crimson Desert, you know. We varied it slightly for them.
Find it useful.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Bro, that's expensive. Rice cakes? This guy is hosing me.
Why don't you pick out some more? Enjoying the day?
This guy's hosing me for the items. I don't know that. Or that. Or that.
Hello. All right.
Basics. This place pretty, isn't it? I heard a cat.
Well met, you cunt.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That geezer, I didn't even touch him and he goes, well met, you cunt. Acute state HM, was that? Accused state. I'm not going to work out how to say that, but big ups. He literally went, well met, you cunt. As I walked past him, there's the cat. There he goes. There he goes. It worked out.
Betrayed them.
How's the situation? I feel like an outsider in my own homeland. It's crazy. There's folk who resent us. Resent how we
But yeah, once again, big ups for the raid. Hopefully you had a good birthday.
Fucking cowards.
Got as
They
smashed
just
as you
stood
wanted.
there when we bled.
I'll go beat some sense into them.
Naira, don't even. You'll only make things worse.
All of these guys want
So we're
browse.
supposed to just let ourselves get shat on?
I'd have dragged Marius along if I'd known people would shut us out like this. Then at least we could eavesdrop on their conversations.
Eavesdrop.
Where the hell are you?
It really is Assassin's Creed. It really is. Other trader. What's he got?
You've got to choose your furniture carefully.
Oh wow, literally furniture shop.
The foundation of good furniture is sturdiness.
Oh no, we can actually buy stuff from my house now. And start putting stuff in it. Wow. Oh mate, we're gonna have to start furnishing. You had a spinning wheel, let's go. 8%. Not bad.
Fine furniture is the key to a better
Yeah, I
quality of life.
I went out on Sunday to see my boy, and we had a Sunday dinner, and I had a cider that was like 8%. It was well nice. It was rhubarb. Yeah, I can't have tattoos like that. And I can't change my hair yet. You have to keep going through the fucking
Come back if you need anything.
story, which is annoying. Donkey. Nice hat.
Ah, yeah. If we want our glory back, we'll have to work for it.
Jill.
We were a great kingdom once.
Those two?
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery. Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery. Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
Okay, it kind of come up right there. Hang on.
It'll be something, I'm sure.
Didn't it just come up? Oops. See, that's why you don't want you shooting just on one button in case you catch it when you're going for the other one. And then you just throw an arrow out. And the other one's like, oh wow, he's got a bow. Just chill. Leave it out. Another well-designed mechanic. Rhubarb, yeah, it was powerful. You haven't heard of rhubarb? You have it of like apple crumble and stuff like that. It's nice. It's quite like tart. It can be. But it's very nice. Okay, so are these guys just going to be freaked out now and we have to totally reset this area? That'd be fun.
Greetings.
Yeah, these guys are just gone now. Yep, they're just gone. Amazing. Is it this guy?
Their cruelty only grows worse.
There's something on your mind?
Okay, this is totally scuffed now. Actually scuffed. No, it's supposed to be these guys and they're just not here now. Literally scuffed. Oh, rhubarb for a cider, yeah. Yeah. There's a place near me on the coast where they do a bunch of like a real nice little like micro pub thing. And they've got a bunch of local ciders. I need to do a fast travel or something to here. They've got a bunch of local ciders, all different right flavours like that. Not quite like when you get them like Copperbergs and stuff where it tastes more artificial. And they're not quite as sweet or whatever. They're banging. I had a pineapple one last time and something else. They must make them somewhat more naturally. Because it doesn't just taste like artificial pineapple flavour in a cider. Like fizzy pineapple juice, basically. Which, don't get me wrong, would be nice. Would be super nice. Yeah, I might just save and come back.
And John Lewis. Dog-friendly spaces are becoming easy to come by. There are 13.5 million pet dogs in the UK.
Good.
And 36% of households own at least one dog. But
Good.
people who are allergic to dogs or afraid of them say that the...
Typical BBC. Or we don't like dogs, bro. Fuck off. They don't want dogs because the dogs are again, it's just another way for the state to control you. I mean, there's lots of, honestly, all over here is quite good for like ales and ciders and stuff like that. It's definitely a thing. Let's try and find a fast travel. Where actually are we on the map? Oh, I've got a... We've got one there. There'll be one somewhere. Let's circle it back. Yeah, certain communities are less favourable to dogs. Certain voting blocks. We know how the BBC like to pander to these people. Because it's the only people left watching them. I'll shut down the BBC tomorrow. The whole thing. News, everything, mate. Just close it all. Oh, chop.
Greetings.
Oh, it's this fucking poker game? Nah, fuck off. I don't need that. I can't even play that game. It's annoying as hell. Okay, let's see if that reset it. Okay, these guys reset it. Okay, where do we stand? We can eavesdrop these guys.
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery.
Yeah, but how?
I wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
It's like eavesdrop on them. So then you go near it, then they just know you're there because this game doesn't have a good stealth system, really. And then you press the wrong button and everyone's weirded out. It's just stupid. They crammed in a bunch of mechanics, man. Lots of them don't work very well. You know, how are you going to know I'm here now? You don't know I'm here. You don't know I'm here.
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery. Those bloody jackals
And it's
are
just
making my life a misery.
spamming the same conversation thing because I can't.
Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
I'm not dealing with this now. It's this janky shit. I've done enough janky parts of this game today for one session. I've done enough jankiness for one session. Okay. I've got to go work tomorrow, even if I still feel like shit. Even if I still feel like shit, I'm going to work tomorrow. It's fine. It's only like 3 days this week. And then we've got all weekend. Then I've got all weekends. Right, let's go. Oh. Okay, hang on. We'll do some more viewings later in the week. We'll do some more viewings later in the week. But yeah. Thanks, chat. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.